My brother, what's popping? What's popping?
How you doing, my brother?
Chilling, chilling, chilling. What's going on?
I'm gonna give a little shout outs to the chat.
The shout out, the shout out.
Oh,
Good
I'm lazy.
evening.
I'm late. I'm lazy today, bite.
I don't blame
We got stolen Valley Harry in the house.
you. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Primo in the house, our brother, and the always beautiful Terry Time.
That's what's up. The
Uh,
Hindu. What you doing, Hindu?
Indu and Vito, the superstar.
And we got that other woke joke, red-headed motherfucker. What's going on, Red?
Oh shit, Red is in here. There's gonna be trouble.
Oh shit. There we go. Fucking Canelo's fucking cousin. We're gonna start trouble up in this bitch.
Francisco, what's up?
Franco, what's going on, man? Yeah,
Oh,
bro. It's been one day. Uh-oh. I heard the
yeah, another troublemaker just walked in, just jumped into the chat.
oh
It's-
shit.
yeah, that's YouTube's most wanted right now. The infamous Maureen Mo in the house.
Oh shit. Damn, you just said that, bro, and I don't know why it just came in my head. Remember that dude that used to do the video, hide your kids, hide your wife, and all that bullshit?
Yeah,
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
YouTube has gotten crazy.
Bro. Yes.
Do you hear all that dog? That's my neighbors. All those dogs are going crazy next door.
She said, watch your mouth, Carlos.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Maureen Mo. Never again. I don't want no smoke.
Oh damn.
Oh man, now this
Uh,
shit.
see, that's it. It's done.
This officially became a woke joke chat.
Oh shit.
Back Brooklyn, my brother.
Oh shit.
Look at all these degenerates we got up in here. No offense to the good people, but
That damn Beck Brooklyn. I gotta give him props though, bro. He came out the closet forcefully, but he came out. That damn pizza head eating was everything.
Oh shit. Morimo said someone's got to get the wiki treatment. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at Maureen rocking the new avatar. I see you. That's right. That's what you do. You let them know.
I gotta change my avatar, bro. My hair's all fucked up. Uh-oh. Somebody's bullying Beck. Uh-oh.
You getting beat up? I can. Yeah. I didn't even
Yeah,
have to look and configure where it was coming from.
you getting it, boy. You getting it. Hey, none of that, none of that narcotic shit in my chat, please. Thank you. No meds in this chat, damn it. No meds in this damn chat.
Shit. I think this chat way above the meds part. Those are my meds. That's what. All right. So y'all want that the OK Corral? Y'all about that smoke? Hell yeah! Let the bullets fly.
Oh shit. That old saying, I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, Huckleberry. Yeah, that's one movie I watch it like once a month. I love that movie.
Brother, listen, I got that motherfucker downloaded, the DVD. I got all that bullshit. Primo said, puff, puff. Nah, not even a pass. He said, puff, puff. I already see how it is, Primo.
I sound bad. I ain't even supposed to say this, but because we used to go to boys, or my son was hanging out with all his boys, having a sleepover, with like five of them. So they're looking for movies, and I had them watch Tombstone and forget about it. They were like, "Oh my God, Doc is the best." I was like, "Yep, everybody loves Doc."
Doc Holliday. You talking about the one with Val Kilmer, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
stole that role.
no, that's the shit, bro. He did his thing. The one I caught this weekend was the Pope's Exorcist. Bro, that shit was good, man.
Oh yeah,
That shit was good. Russell Crowe, he did a good job on that one.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Oh my God, the woke jokes just keep coming in. We got Steve. Steve joined the crew now. Oh sweat, unapologetic Brittany in the house. Shout out to Casey Robinson. Good to see you, my brother.
See what's happening. Peck said, get Steve out of here. Y'all can
Oh
fight.
shit. Look at Tom.
Uh-oh.
Oh sweat. Bucky Palermo, good to see you.
Oh
Well,
shit, I just seen it. What? What? New Theory podcast?
yeah. And he said your phone don't work.
My
Is
phone? Oh hell no.
is that he got hacked?
Oh hell no. That's right. I was supposed to get my damn thongs and shit. Oh damn, my bad, Tom. Oh damn.
Maureen Moa, the picture looks good. Shit, you look like Brigitte Nielsen up in that bad boy.
Who me?
No, Maureen Moa, her pic, she looked like Brigitte Nielsen.
I thought it was me
And,
you were talking. Damn, I was feeling kind of good for a second there. Shit.
and Santa Claus out there trying to talk about her picture. You crazy. I swear. Bucky Palermo in the house. We got a good group in here. Time to bust ball. So what do you think about Hassan Campbell getting shot?
Bro, that dude ain't, bro. Like I said, they say he got shot. Then you got other people saying he did. He's doing it for the hype and shit. But I don't know, man. I didn't like the dude from the beginning. Ever since he came out with that shit about Bambaataa, and was like, what? And Bambaata's still walking? What? Yeah, I don't think so.
Bro, you already know my feelings. I used to be in the hip hop community before here. I never liked dude. He's an embarrassment. I used to go in there and rip him, dude. I used to get blocked all the time. I used to be like, bro, how you out here talking about all these dudes and the guy who tickled your brown eye is still out here running around breathing? I said, you
Yep.
can't talk to me any gangster stuff because the dude that touched your brown eye is still out here breathing. So save all that gangster shit. But
Yep.
he called it out and somebody. Other than the bottle, they gave him a little hot one. They stopped that shit.
bro. Listen, bro, you ain't listen. That dude got his shit freaking bent over and rammed, and he talking that shit on YouTube. Yeah, okay. Go ahead with yourself.
Yeah, dude, I
Cloud.
never liked him. Like, yo, he criticized everybody, and then everything is he do is extra, and it's like you can't talk this gangster stuff, this tough stuff, because you can't. You still haven't answered that question. Why is the dude that tickled your Brian out here breathing? If you can't
Yep.
answer that. So I don't need to hear nothing else you got to say.
Yeah, nah, you ain't running down the hood with that bullshit.
You know, I thought he was
Definitely.
clout chasing. I actually thought because that's what he is. He's a clout chaser. So I thought he was clout chasing. But then I guess they had an updated video. You can see he got hit. He got hit in the arm. He just got a little arm shot. Breathing heavy. Keep running your mouth, man. It's still the projects. You
Probably
know.
got deuce or something.
Yeah, it was very small. Maybe at a distance. If they bust from one of those windows, because I don't think it was up on him. Because if it was, one shot that close where he was
Yeah,
at, they supposed to light his ass up.
yeah, nah, he wasn't all that bad. He went to the project for the night gunfight.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what's the sad part about that is that he's already cocky and arrogant as it is. He's gonna feel a little bit of little invincibility, and the next one might not be like that. So he need to watch his mouth.
Nah, that shit. I mean, New York's New York, bro. You already know. If they want you bad enough, they gonna get you. What's going on, Steve? They want you bad enough, they gonna get you. Yo, so what'd you do? You opened up on the Google?
Yeah, I opened it up on the regular Google. I copied the browser because I usually use Chrome, but I didn't.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Hey, you see Black has comment.
I haven't seen the Black Ass comic. Where we at? Where we at?
Black Hat Music. I think you were meaning it in a different way. The way it came out. Good to see you, Black Hat Music.
Black Cat, my brother. Oh damn. What did Brittany say? Beck, you only bring meds to the projects, never a knife.
Uh, hey,
Yo,
but
you don't need to bring medication.
I was watching it because he did a one alive and then it cut off and then there was like a little update after the fact. So I was catching the tail end of it. And I was saying it the whole time. I was like, when they started throwing bottles, I was like, this shit ain't gonna pan out the way he think. This camera ain't gonna save him. You know?
Bro, you ever see them? They got them videos on YouTube, man. These people go, they'll do their lives and stuff, and thinking because they behind a camera, they showing the area, ain't nothing gonna happen to them when they get popped.
Yeah, they got to be smarter than that. Listen, if I learn anything, and that's why I'm glad my kids are doing good in school because the streets are trash. This generation is dumb as a bag of rocks. You understand? So they'll shoot
Yeah,
his ass with the camera on in a heartbeat and smile in the goddamn camera. Listen, these kids shoot and then they upload the shit to goddamn Instagram and TikTok. So you think they care about that camera? You lucky
for
they light his ass up right there on the spot.
yeah. Now that's fuck. The stupidity, bro. The stupidity.
And the thing is that they not learning. I watched a video of this YouTuber. I guess he was approaching this guy in the mall, kept following the guy, and the guy's asking him nicely to leave him alone. The little man went inside his jacket, pulled out, and shot the YouTuber. And it's just like y'all gonna keep doing them pranks and stuff like that, and taking everything serious until devil come knock on that goddamn door.
Yeah, no, that prank shit, bro. That ain't nah. Fuck that. Fuck that. Well, look at that kid. That what is it? That YouTuber that had all that shit in Mexico. The
Oh yeah,
the
the drink.
Mexican got his name, bro. He wound up telling one of the cartels to suck his Johnson and shit like that. And what, 2 days later they murked his ass?
Oh yeah, there's been a few that got smoked with him. And him, yeah, because he would drink. That was his thing, and he was drunk.
Yup,
And he said it out there, and they went and got his ass. They lit his ass up. He mentioned the
yup.
wrong name. Even me. You see, we talk about a lot of stuff, and we from the mob genre, so we talk about stuff. You don't see me sit up here talk about the cartels. I don't even touch on it. I don't even mention names. I don't even involve it. That if you know it,
Well,
that's a whole different beast.
now that we touched that subject, because Carlos has got an aunt that's a main character in the cartels and shit like that. So the people that are in the background, I'm gonna put them up right now. They know a lot about it. So look who we got, Mr. Vecchia. What's going on, Tommy boy? Primo.
What I don't know, is your phone not work anymore? What happened?
My phone. Shit. Do I got you blocked? No, hell no.
You ever,
You
Tom
know me.
Primo, good to see you.
have somebody who doesn't call you, but you follow them on Instagram and they send you
Uh,
shit, or they post 100 times and you're like, wait a second, they're on their phone. I guess it doesn't work to call out.
listen, I got the Father Guido phone running, so it might be that.
You got it. You got it.
Primo,
Tom,
what's happening?
Nelson, Carlos, Tom, how you
Oh,
guys doing?
Hey, Primo,
good
how
to
are
see you, my brother.
Listen, I want to hijack your show for 5 minutes. I had a run-in with a guy recently on my way back from Tijuana that I think it would be beneficial for everyone to see. It's a kind of a military hero that I had no idea who I was talking to at the time. But Nelson, you got to go to my channel and pull up the latest video.
the latest one.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do it, if you don't, we could do it later.
No, we could
Yeah.
do it. We'll do it.
Yeah,
Let's see
it's just a very cool story. I know Red saw it today and made a comment as well. So I just think it'd be cool for everyone to see.
Let me get to go there. Boom,
And this goes
boom.
along the lines of real fucking valor, not stolen valor. And I think everybody
Ab-
knows where I'm going with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You bet.
Let
Which
me
is
see.
why
Let me
lying.
see if I can
Go ahead.
see what I could do here, gentlemen. I'm just working in the background.
You bet,
Yeah,
Brittany.
we could.
You bet, Brittany. Real valor.
Brittany. So, Tom, how you been, Tom?
I'm well, man. How have you been?
I'm good. I go to a couple of shows. I cut back on going to a lot of shows. I cut back. I just got tired of all this craziness.
What shows do you still go to these days?
Well, I'll go see Red. I'll go hang out with Stand Up. Theme Do. I've always Theme Do. Like Theme Do's my brother. I watch all his shows. I just don't go in the chat that much. That way I don't make the chat uncomfortable. But Theme Do already knows that's my brother.
I I,
You
I
know,
got on Stig's show one night, and Envy was on with him. I told him Nelson said mostly good things about him.
oh yeah, Theme Do's amazing. He's
Yeah,
just amazing.
he's a very nice guy. That's
Yeah,
cool.
he had a real good show today too.
What he
He
covered.
always does. They got a good vibe. They got a good chemistry. His crew. They get along with each other. They got a good vibe, and that's what it is. And you can't fake that. So
Nice. I'll check it out. I said hello to him on Stig's show. It was brief, but I definitely been meaning to check it out. 'Cause I honestly don't watch I more listen because I'm always working or doing something. So I tend to like the shows that don't show their face because you're not missing anything and you're able to listen. So I'll check out his show.
oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I still watch. I'll listen to a lot of shows, but as far as like participating in the chat, now I just decided to just distance myself and stuff. Especially I have who I like and who I dislike, and I'm not all down with all this kumbaya, we all the world shit. At the end of the day, there's gonna be people that don't like each other. I'm not for that shit. I'm not on that the Gandhi side of things.
Let me ask you, because you're like an OG in the space. Remember in the past, it was like it launched and things were crazy, right? And we talked about last time. I think we shared a screen. We talked about that crazy night, that 5 hour long show, right?
Yeah.
So let's kind of fast forward a year and a half, 2 years, whatever that is. Hey, Primo, let's fast forward that, right? Um, then there was like two sides or three sides or whatever it is. Now it just seems like these little fiefdoms. You know what I mean? Like there's not even like sides anymore. It's just kind of every person for themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, and but one factor that's always maintained it, and it's kind of funny, and this is how I see it. There's always those content creators that are so much more disliked that they open up the doors for people accepting all the other ones because they dislike this one this much more, and that shit is still prevalent. You know.
Whoa, what do you mean? Like lesser two evils, or what do you mean?
Yes, exactly. The lesser of two evils. You know, like people could do the same amount of damage to each other, but they'll forgive one a little bit more than the other. And I watched that play out, and I'm not okay with that shit.
I
You know.
also think after C19, I don't know if he's monetized. So after C19 kind of died out, well, it's still around, but died out in terms of pandemic, um, and sports came back full time, and movies came back, and your favorite TV show came back. I think people kind of went back to their normal stuff. And I don't know about you, but like the stuff that I watch on YouTube that I do actually watch or listen to is out of the genre, because I think the content out of the genre is excellent. There's so many shows I could send you that you would love. Other genres kind of elevated and created better content, and
Mhm.
that's what I try to do. I try to consume different content.
See, I do as well, but I'm still drawn to this because there's still good people here, and I'm like more like I like rooting for the fucking for the bad guy or the underdog type of stuff. And me personally, it's like I'll never run off of this bad boy. I wouldn't care how many attack me or what they decide to do. I would never give these people the satisfaction of actually thinking they actually got inside my head enough where they will run me off YouTube. I want to be a
Oh no,
daily reminder.
you can ask Nelson. Like Nelson, when he used to call me, I would feel bad because I really don't have a lot of time. So I'm like I'm kind of shifting things around work wise. So I'm always busy, and I feel bad too. I owe him a call as well. But my point being is, like when you're busier, you got to kind of pare down your shows, right? Before you would listen to 8 throughout the day, like well not 8, it's kind of a lot, but maybe 4 a day over a course of 12 hours, maybe in the car, maybe whatever. I also started doing Audible a lot too, in my car. So like rather than listen to shows, I started doing a lot of Audible books, some refreshers, some new books. And I got to be honest with you, I don't miss it. I don't miss the mob stuff. I got to be
I
honest.
cut back on my intake in this a lot. See, like my
Well,
job gave me leverage to be in chats and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And last couple of weeks has been a little. Actually, the last couple of months has been a little rougher. But so I cut back my intake on it. And like I said, I do a few shows, and I mostly deal with the subs, because the subscribers are our pump the mechanism.
Like you said, that's where it's at. Well, I mean, the thing is, as a creator, right? I don't care whether you're in this space, which is kind of crappy, or other spaces. Sometimes you need a mental health break too. I know you do. So
Yeah.
I got busy, so I don't have a choice. So I kind of took a break. I'm working on getting a studio to do some in studio interviews where I can. I'm redoing another repeat interview, one of my bigger ones. Stay tuned for that. And I'm interviewing for the business side. I got a billionaire on the 27th. I'm going to interview. I'm very excited about that. So
There you go.
yes, I'm trying to like do two prongs, do business stuff that's like dope business stuff, and of course the mob stuff. And I'm going to try to do both. Okay, my mobsters in here and new theory there, and see what, because I got to be honest, I get more excitement and enjoyment out of the business interviews. I know they're not as
Mhm.
popular for my crew that listen and watch, but that's why I have the Mobsters Inc. for that. But I got to do what you got to do. You got to follow your heart and do what you love. You know.
Yeah, and I'll knock you grinding. A lot of the dislike for you, a lot takes away credit for some of your interviews. Like I always tell people, the Pablo Escobar's wife. People don't understand just how big that
You know
interview
how hard
was.
she was to get. She was impossible to get. Impossible to get. Impossible. Impossible.
It's
And
true. And it was a hit because if you think about it, they've interviewed his brother, his mom, they interviewed everybody, his family, including his son. Who's
yep.
gonna know that man more intimately than his wife?
I
You
think
know,
this story. I had the option of her and him, and the economics and timing, and when you get that level, you got to sign something. You're not going to use it for documentary. If Netflix reaches out to you, you can't use your content for this. You can only use your content for what it's intended to. YouTube, whatever interview, right? So it kind of, but I preferred her because she laid like, who knows me better, respectfully, my 1-year-old son, or or my wife, right? My wife's gonna know me better. She's gonna know all my dirty secrets.
exactly.
That's why I had her on. And to be honest with you, I like rewrote the questions 10 different times. So I really wanted to learn how he was as a person. You can go on Netflix or anywhere to find out who he blew up and who he killed and that kind of stuff. I wanted to hear, hey Edward, hey Thorne. I always wanted to kind of hear how he was as a man, and that's stuff that fascinated me, to be honest.
And you could see in her that even still she still loves him, and that's the thing. People could call him a monster or whatever, but a lot of times women get they get shit for being exactly that, a wife. She couldn't control everything he did and couldn't accept, but she had to accept the man that what he was, and you could tell she still loved him. She still
Well,
loved him.
I will say this. I will say this. 'Cause I did chat with her afterwards. I have her number on WhatsApp. I can message her anytime. I obviously do it sparingly. I don't want to bother her. But there's a few things that I kind of took from the interview. One is you do see though the PTSD in her eyes, right? If you
Oh
follow,
yeah.
if
Oh
you read,
yeah.
if you read her book, and I didn't go into too much. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but after he died, no, was it the Kali cartel basically went to her and said, "Sign over your shit, or we're gonna wipe out your family." And they had billions in assets, and they legally
Yep.
signed over and left her with pretty much nothing. And I don't know if you know this, they bombed his funeral, and they were there, and they had to leave. And I was going to ask about that, but
Mhm.
there was so much to ask about in such a short time, and I thought that stuff was kind of public. But I saw
Mhm.
PS. Although I do feel she still loves him to this day, I see like the PTSD in her eyes and the pain,
Oh yeah. Oh
which
yeah.
not that I was trying to draw out, but I wanted that to illustrate. So you see, not this like really hard, tough woman, but a woman who just loved the wrong guy. You know.
Yeah. And she witnessed that. She was there for all that stuff. That weighed on her. She suffers it.
Can I tell you a little? Not, it's not a big deal, but a kind of little known fact. I was going to. Yeah, Maureen hit the nail on the head. So Carlos, I was going to, and I was planning to do it in Spanish. I was all set to go. In my practices,
Mhm.
I was too informal. I'm like, Senora, tú quieres decir blah 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 blah, whatever I was gonna ask. And my wife was like, you can't say two, you gotta say usted. Like I kept like being you. And
Yeah.
my wife's like, you are just gonna categorically insult her. So my wife was next to me. I asked a question in English. I understood what she was saying. And I really wanted it because I did the Totorina's son in Italian. And I really
Mhm.
wanted hers in Spanish. I feel like also a sign of respect to do it in
Yeah.
native language if you can. Even the Italian one, even though I speak Italian, I did have a translator available because I tend to use some dialect words, and he's from a different part of Italy as my family. But with her, I was gonna do it in Spanish, but it was just too because I could read it, right? Get the questions,
Yeah.
I could read it. My wife is next to me in case if I fall off the wheels fall off. But I was, Spanish. I was just too informal. My wife's like, absolutely not. you will be insulting her, even though she knows
Yeah.
you're on the show. You'll be insulting her by doing that. So that's one of the reasons why I did it but I didn't, and also I didn't translate her to English like I did Irina's because I wanted people to hear her voice. She's a little different. I wanted people to hear her voice, and it's funny to this day. I wake up 50 views a day from that interview. Like that interview, just like not got a gazillion views from it, but I wake up, there'll be 1,000 or 2,000 in a given month. Every day you wake up another 50, another 100, and that interview ain't going away. And she hasn't done anything since.
No, it's one of your hits, and you're right because like as far as like the Latins go, as far as the Colombian, the dialect is the most proper, like it's the most So you have to be very. It's a
Well,
slippery slope.
you know this. I don't know if I told you about viewer Nelson. You got to forgive me, but when my wife and I were doing it, I brought up to you. I think it might have been Nelson. She spoke very properly, like almost as if it was like almost cotillion Spanish in a way. And I was actually, and I know the difference. I was in Spain, and I know they've seen Spanish and like to say Latin, and for the most part. And she was very, and of course she had a little bit of an accent, obviously, but her words were proper, and she spoke very eloquently. You know,
That's because you got
Oh.
Spanish and Spanglish.
Spanish or what?
Spanglish.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Rico, I'm trying to get that video up. I'm not getting no sound though, so I'm gonna keep working on it.
I'd like to, I'm kind of like, I'd like to get her on again, and I can. She's very, so want a little something for it. When we were talking, she's like, "Can you promote my book? I want to get my message out there. Can you do this and this?" I'm like, "Senora, sure. But like when it comes to coming back on for an interview, I would have to maybe negotiate a little bit to get her back on. But I think it'd be worth it. I think.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when nobody's done it after that, and being the second interview should be a little bit more comfortable, and then you can actually rehearse it prior to, as far as the questionings and stuff. But
That's why the first. I mean, we spoke to her briefly on WhatsApp. My wife did,
Mhm.
but I didn't see her for the first time. And just, like everybody talk, this. Everybody talks. When I
Yep.
was across the screen from like Pablo Escobar's wife, I don't care. Like your adrenaline's going, you're excited.
Yeah.
You feel bad as well in a way. For her, but then you're like, girl, it was a monster. So that's a lot of push and pull on your feelings.
She was right.
Yeah, and it's a big interview. It's kind of like you got all these guys in the community. They can say what they want, but like one of their most prized interviews that they talked about was they wanted to get either Mickey Featherstone or Messina. I remember this is going on for years. Like if I could get one interview, it'd be this. If I could, so when you get that one interview that nobody else is getting, that's a notch in the belt, and that's to be commended.
Yeah, and it's funny because I heard more rumblings outside and praise. Not that I deserve praise, but more rumblings outside the community than inside the community. To be honest, like I had people reach
Oh
out,
yeah,
like, "God, I can't believe blah, blah, blah." Inside the community, it was basically like I might as well have interviewed a football.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
let me. Do I have any plans on an interview with Joy Allen Kaiser? I would interview Joy. I don't have her information, but if she wanted an interview, I would do it. Yeah,
Absolutely. Shout
yeah.
out
There's
to
a
Joyce
lot of
for
people.
What I'm doing is because again, I have aside with the 4 kids and the 4 cats. Every time Nelson calls me, like there's some kid screaming in the background or biting my leg or doing something. But I am gonna start interviewing again, but I'm gonna be doing quality over quantity. So I might do like one. I got an interview for the 27th. That's gonna be for New Theory. That's a billionaire. I'm excited. I'll tell if you text me, I'll tell you who it is. I'm really
Mhm.
kind of known, kind of not. Um, I'm really excited about that one. It's like my wheelhouse. I love that one. I'm interviewing an ex-CIA guy on the 29th, I think. That's booked for the CIA guy. My first CIA interview, and then I have a really big mob one again, a really big one. So we'll see.
Good stuff.
Not an informant.
Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. See, there you
And I'll
go.
give you a hint. He's Italian.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Well, no, believe it or not, I don't know if you saw or you heard. I went on a Angel Gotti's show, and we had a fantastic. I really, it went as an English say swimmingly. I thought it went really well. I have such great respect for her. I always did, but now even more so. And she did kind of at least not saying I'm going to sit there and abuse anybody I come on, but
Mhm.
you really have to drill down harder and do more research on some of these people because they have hurt other people tremendously. And in your interview, you do owe some credence, if you will, or some like kind of energy towards
Mhm.
those people when it happens. And I respect that about Angel. And we had a great time on the show, and I was happy she had me on.
See, that's good. You'd be surprised what sometimes a simple conversation can fix and mend certain things and misunderstandings. So
Yeah,
that's a good thing. That's a real good thing.
yeah, I thought it was well overdue. It was needed. So a lot of people don't know, like before all this mob tube stuff in like 15, 16, I did some interviews with Johnny A. Light. She kind of reached out. I wanted her to come on back then. She wasn't interested. So there's always a little bit of a rift between her and I. I did some interviews that she wasn't happy about. The one thing I will say, and I told her on the show, Angel, that for the most part, at least with me, doesn't like go on a show and like bash me. She will bash me directly. She will email me. She will let me know what she's feeling. She will let me know what she's thinking, and that I was respected about that about her. So when I had the opportunity to go on their show, I jumped at it. So I think it was a good starting point.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, especially when you can both have a normal conversation and fix and come to an understanding. You know, you can't really do that in chats or shows. You know, or
Correct.
comment sections.
Correct. Exactly. So how you been, man?
Oh, I've been good. You know, working and hanging out with the stand-up guy. You know, that's my guy.
How's Mr. Michael doing?
He's good. He's doing. You know, he's got a couple of things going. He's trying. He's been helping the homeless. You know, giving out food and hats and gloves. And now, and I guess he's got a show coming on a little bit, and he's probably gonna tell everybody how much he hates everybody in the community.
I usually get my like call every 4 to 5 weeks. Him asking me like some weird like YouTube question. He already he already you know knows the answer to, and then I do my best to answer it. And then he tells me about how much he hates everything.
My God, I love him. He'll call me and he'll talk to me and he'll be like, "So you're telling me this and this and that," and I'm like, "Listen, I'm not telling you nothing. I said,
Yeah,
you're telling me this." I'm like, you know. So
yeah,
me and him have it. I love him to death. He's off the chain.
Gentlemen, let me see if I can get the sound on this real quick. Hopefully it works.
are those
Cool.
World War II fighter jets?
Korean War.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is a Korean War. See what he's got going. Tell me if you
This
hear the
was this
sound.
was the guy. This was the guy I met on my way back from Tijuana.
Wow.
I had no
What?
idea. I had no idea who he was until I looked him up when I got back to the house. And what I like to say is I'm retrospectively in awe of this guy forever. It's a good
All right,
story.
let's see what I can do here. Let me see if it works. Give me a sec, guys. Let's see if it works.
Knee pain from running?
And I hit
You
him, and he
had sound
just
for
started
sure.
coming apart, and I had to maneuver drastically to avoid it hitting him or pieces of the airplane.
Off the Korean coast, near the Soviet border, 18th November 1952. Returned from a strike on targets near the border, Navy pilots aboard the carrier USS Oriskany were told to grab a bite and remain suited up for a routine combat air patrol. With limited visibility, in rough seas, 4 Grumman F-9F Panthers were launched into the snow. While climbing, they received a message. Radar identified 6 inbound bogies coming from the north. Do not engage. Breaking through the clouds, the aviators spotted 7 MiG F-15 fighters flying at 35,000 feet directly at the task force, a red star on their wings. Russians. Suddenly, the flight leader's fuel pump went down. Ordered to return to Oriskany with his wingman, he passed lead to section leader, 27-year-old Navy Lieutenant Elmer Williams, known to all as Royce. Racing skyward, Royce flipped on his sights and tested his guns. Streaking past the Americans below, the Russians banked left, as if returning to base. Then the MiGs split their formation into 2 groups of 4 and 3, diving out of sight. Do not engage, Royce was reminded. Too late. From 10 o'clock, 4 MiGs streaked at the Panthers, guns blazing orange. A dogfight, 7 on 2. Turning into the attack, Royce fired a burst from his cannon, smashing into the trailing MiG. Smoke billowed as he dropped from the formation, Royce's wingman giving pursuit. Circling back for another run at Royce, the attacking Russians were joined by the remaining 3 MiGs, 6 on 1. Royce climbed to stay in the fight, the lead MiG his target. Firing a burst, the enemy lead turned from the fight, 5 on 1. The lead's wingman stayed engaged, trading fire with Royce before sliding his damaged aircraft below, 4 on 1. Dodging and rolling and firing at anything that came into range, Royce hit another at point blank, banking sharply from the falling debris, 3 on 1. His Panther wounded, but still in the fight, Royce started another MiG smoking, its pilot forced to eject, 2 on 1. It wasn't over. A shot from behind caught his wing. His rudder and flaps were gone. Only the elevator worked, and he was out of ammunition. Royce was an easy target. No second to lose. He dove his battered plane, the cloud deck below, the MiG in close pursuit. I can use some help up here, he called over the radio. At the last moment, Royce's wingman rejoined the fight, closing in on the MiG as Royce disappeared into the clouds. 95 minutes after he had launched, Royce's crippled Panther dropped its tailhook, hit the flight deck, and caught the 3-wire. 263 holes were found in the Panther. He had expended all 760 rounds of his 20-millimeter cannon. The average dogfight lasts about 3 minutes. His lasted 35. Naval aviators are trained to fight a max of 3 enemy fighters at once. Royce Williams took on 7 superior Russian MiG-15s, shooting down 4. Following his flight, Lieutenant Royce Williams was awarded the Silver Star and ordered never to speak about it to anyone. In the Cold War, there was real fear that it could lead to something much worse. Royce followed orders for decades, telling no one, not even his wife. Not until the fall of the Soviet Union, when the Russians opened their records, was it publicly confirmed that 4 MiGs had been downed in action off the Korean coast near the Soviet border, 18 November 1952. Weeks later, Royce Williams was ordered to Seoul, South Korea, where at a private meeting, he shared cocktails with the President-elect of the United States, Dwight Eisenhower, silently toasting a mission that, officially, never happened.
So I'm alone with 6. At that time, the MiG-15 was the best fighter airplane in the world. And my airplane was very good for air-to-ground work, but it was not really in the same realm with MiG. It had more power. It could outclimb. It could outdive. It could go faster, turn. So plane on plane, I was at a distinct disadvantage. And I fired all I had, ran out of ammunition, and I was seriously damaged with lots of holes in my airplane, but primarily a 37 millimeter right into the wing butt and took out all my hydraulics. So I basically was flying with an elevator. My next thought is, how bad off am I? And am I going to have to jump out of this airplane? And if I did, it would be all over. When zeroing in on the task force, talking to the ships, I came on in, caught in number 3 wire, and pretty much normal from that point.
Good job, Primo.
That was
Yeah,
nice.
and the cool part is when I was in San Diego, I talked to that guy for 10 minutes. He never mentioned any of it.
You won't, and that's the thing, and it is to be commended. And that's like I said, thank everyone who served, who has served, who's serving. You know,
You bet.
fight for our freedoms. This is why I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the community now behind this topic of stolen valor. Fred, my brother Red had a show on it this morning, and we get it too. Everybody's gonna act differently, but certain things that can't be just forgotten, and it's gotten to that point. It just can't be okay, especially when the apologies are done in the most shitty, disrespectful way, and the disrespect is still ongoing. So that's where I'm at. I'm never gonna be okay with stolen valor, ever.
Right. I draw that line too, for sure. Plus, plus you're just a fucking liar at that point, and I just hate fucking liars. So just want to get that out. It's not,
Uh,
I'm never, lying informants, doesn't matter if you're an informant or not, just liars in general. So that's my support to we push back.
exactly.
Hey fellas, I got to run. Thank you for sharing that, Nelson and Primo. That was really special.
Got it, my
Check
brother.
that out. I'll spend more time on that. But
Tommy, good luck to you with the future stuff you're doing.
thank you guys. I always appreciate your support, and we'll catch up with you guys soon. Be well. Ciao.
Bye.
Tom, take it easy,
All right,
you
my
and the,
brother.
and the family. That was always good to have Tom come. And yeah, shout out to Tom. He's had some good interviews. That those are two top ones. Toto Rena's son and Escobar's wife. Those are home runs.
Yeah, he did good on
Yeah,
that Escobar.
you guys were the lead to that one, right?
Yeah,
It was called.
we had some we had some input on that one. But
I know you did.
but yeah, it's always a good thing, man. That's it's like that video right there. That says so much. Look at the odds that man and people he survived that, and that's all in protection of our freedoms. Outnumbered 1 to 7. You know,
That man was
For,
a badass.
yeah, he was.
yeah, the worst odds in history, I believe.
Wow.
Anyway, thanks for putting that on, Nelson.
You're
Carlos.
definitely welcome.
Yeah, I've been on twice as long as I usually am in the first place. So thanks again for having me on, and you guys have a great night. Everybody in the chat, you guys have a great night.
You got it, my
Prim,
brother. Talk to you
Primo, you
soon.
already. Yep, you already know this is your home, my brother.
You bet. Peace.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a deep joint, bro.
The
That was like a
odds. Yeah,
blast.
you think about it, and and they we're talking about a time too where just the engineering wasn't even the best, and you outnumbered. And those are MiGs. They're one of the most famous, fighter planes, and it's 1 against 7. It's that will. That will. I'm gonna. As long as I'm breathing, I'm gonna fight. That's something. That's something
He wanted
special.
to get home.
That's
He
right.
wanted to get back home, bro. That's the way it works.
100%. Oh man, that was awesome. Yep. Again, another shout to all those who have served, who are serving, and who have paid the ultimate cost.
Wow.
Nigga, hey, your phone got hacked, huh?
My phone got hacked, bro. My phone don't work. Oh hell no.
Dude,
Damn
this
cheap ass tennis. Primo Johnny, what's going on, man?
Shit, this one that I'm doing a live on is the good one. The other one I'm reading the chat with is the one that's this shit is like possessed. How's
So,
Sashish?
so I see she's laying down, bro. She in bed. She had
She's
enough.
being good. She's being good,
Yeah,
huh?
I had to give her the Spanglish lesson, so she went to bed. I seen something earlier, man. It kind of got me. What you call it? A so-called content creator. I don't consider him a content creator, but mentioned about people ODing, and he brought up both his name. So that right there, you're a fucking retard. Saying that both would die from an overdose. You're a fucking clown.
Wait, ooh, laptop?
Yeah, lamb chop.
Fucking laptop, Tony. Yeah, both of them die over those drug overdose. You fucking
Yeah,
dumbass. It was organ failure.
Jesus.
Oh shit! Look at Maureen. She calls. Go holla at Sugg. What is he thinking? I don't even know what he's thinking. I didn't even know he was gonna go live.
Oh,
Sleep in peace, both of miss you, spooky ghost.
definitely. The both. I'm
I
just a
still go back and
troll.
watch his. I still go back and watch his videos just to laugh.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. You see the videos, man. It's him goofing and fucking around, going black. Like he used to say, I'm going black.
Yeah, he's always it. You stupid.
You stupid. Go eat a bag of dicks.
Both was the ultimate trigger.
Oh, he did trigger a lot of people, though, man. he,
Oh, forget
he said
about it, dude.
somebody.
He could get under anybody's skin. He had me wanting to kill him at one point.
Bro, I remember that, man. Both, don't be bullshit online. Don't be talking that. All right, all right, all right. I ain't talking it. Click.
Yeah, he said you was wearing Kool-Aid lipstick. You was a prison hard yard hoe. I was like, what? I was like, both. If I was in front of you, I'd choke the life out of you. You better watch your fucking mouth. Yeah, me hot.
Both of
Both
them,
was
man.
something else. But the best is when we made up. He's like, I'm like, hey man, I'm like, why the hell you telling people I'm in some goddamn Discord agent number something? He said, listen, there's a guy in the Discord that's saying that he's you. I said, yeah. He goes, so technically, I'm not lying. You were in the Discord. I was like, you, this motherfucker. I was like, all right, both. He goes, I love you, dude. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to fight with your crazy ass neither.
Carlos, you remember the one we did with Bofa and with BK and what was the other kid? I forgot the name. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a legend. That's a legendary one. I recommend that video to everybody. BK and Nunzio. BK, Bofa, and Nunzio. Everybody
Which
was in
one?
that. That was at a different time. You know, Lefty was in there.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
of them. Matter
You
of
remember
fact,
the name?
yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, hold on. Give me a minute. I'll grab it. I'll throw it in the thing. So I had put it up before so people could go back and watch it and just see how legendary Bofa's trolling was.
Oh yeah.
He was fucking amazing with that shit.
That was
He said, he said, so he kept telling BK, so tell me again, how you gonna shove this shit down my throat? BK's like, both up.
oh, no. I'm not
Oh,
burying
like,
I'm not making my own hole.
hey, he said, fuck that. He said, I'm gonna dig a little hole. I ain't digging a big hole.
He was a trip, bro.
Oh my god, that one was hilarious. That was when everybody was talking about the whole Lake Mead shit, you know, the burying the bodies.
There we go. There we go.
Hold on. Let me mute it for a minute because I gotta play to hear it.
Go ahead, bud. Beck, you need to put on your PJs and get to bed. Oh shit. I don't know, Beck. Steve made a comment the other day about walking down Flatbush Ave holding hands, bro. I don't know about that. Oh hell no, Beck. Sweats, really, bro?
I found it. Let me go to the chat.
Thank God, because they're talking about sweats and things popping off.
Oh shit, down that freaky shit again.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, down that freaky shit.
You drop that link again.
I'm I'm putting it right now. I just dropped the video. That's a classic that we did, and you'll watch it. Different times, friends with different friends and stuff like that. But you got to watch both of the intricacy of both of how legendary he was at trolling and how he could trigger these guys. It was a comedy fest.
Yeah, no, he had us tripping that night, boy.
I still laugh. I watched it. I shared it a few times. I had a couple of people reach out to me, and I sent them the link, and they watched and they laughed their ass off. Because I told you I didn't know he kept saying 304 is mad, 304 is mad. I never understood what the hell he was saying when he was saying 304. And then I looked at it in the goddamn the slang dictionary, and 304 is another way of saying prostitutes. So
Oh,
both of was calling them hoes. He was calling both of them hoes, and nobody even knew
oh my God, bro. No, you know what?
it. What happened?
I remember when he started that rumor that spy and you were
Oh, your audio it went up. It's going in and out. Yeah, he told everybody I was a goddamn Russian. You know how many people believed that I was a fucking Russian spy because of both of
bro.
them?
He said Carlos is number 666 in the Discord.
Oh my god! And they believed it, bro. He was doing lives talking about that shit. Oh, forget about it.
Yeah,
He
he
was
did.
he What he was because and he was all because he was mad at me when we made up. He was like, "I love you, man." He was all crying and shit. I'm like, dude, you be fucking. He was like, "Cause I'm mad at you. I don't want to fight with you." I'm like, damn, but somebody don't want to fight with me. You sure know how to fuck around. Oh, he's crazy. Bro, look what he did to Gunner. Gunner's still traumatized to this day. The Mobster Chronicles guy, he does the videos, he still laughs. He was just talking about it in his comment section a couple of weeks back about Beaufort. Like Beaufort traumatized Gunner. I tell you, all I did was put up in one of Gunner's videos when he came back. I put rested sleep in peace, Beaufort. Oh, forget about it. Next thing I know, there's like 3 paragraphs of everything that Beaufort ever did to him.
Yeah, I tell you what, he emotionally damaged that dude, bro. That dude
Yeah,
is
he did. Yeah, he did. Because what it was that he was triggering him with the trolling, but then he was trolling him with all the real facts from the Mobster Chronicles. Oh shit! So he was ripping him apart about being a fake. Oh, he hated both.
oh yeah. That dude put a picture up. I forgot where it went of him and what is it? A light.
Yeah,
They
you
all
look at A like he got the Eli looked like he goddamn down with the 5 heartbeats with that goddamn jacket on, and then Gun
Yep, yep.
and then Gun standing there with his big goofy ass looking like fucking Sloth from fucking the Goonies. Baby Ruth.
Hanging out on the street corner in New York, huh?
Bro, the backdrop of his shit is supposed to say Detroit. It spells wrong, and he still got it up. The dude is a clown. Mobster Chronicles owns them, putting out nothing but facts about how much of this dude is a fraud. But I do give him credit. He
The
did break.
jacket.
Yeah, he did break fucking Johnny
Yeah,
Mac in that tent.
oh man.
I think Johnny Mac got the name Brokeback Mac. That was that second camping trip.
Oh, yeah.
Boba
Yeah.
say he's working for the CIA. Bofa was the best. Bofa was the best lawyer you could get for $1. He was a lawyer. He was a record label executive. Bofa was the fucking man.
Both on the streets. Remember that?
That night was hilarious, man. Both they pulled out that gun. Bofa was the running man. All you seen was that phone going side to side. He was out.
Yo, that shit was crazy, bro.
Oh my god.
Those were the nights, bro. I would get out of work. It'll be freaking 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would put on Lefty Show, and I both would be the one on there. Both would drop the
Hey,
link. I can't drop the link.
that was one of the famous shows. That shit was funny because he always wanted to be the quarterback and steer the ship. So that day he had it. So I'm in the chat. I'm watching like I always do, and the chat is ripping him apart, making fun until I drop links, drop links. So I jump in the comments. I'm like, hey man, I said you've been wanting to steer the ship all this time. You the goddamn captain of the ship. Fuck dropping links. Steer the motherfucking ship. He was like, you know what, you're right. And fuck you guys talking about drop the link. Yo, he went to ripping everybody in the chat and everything. And I was like, yep, both. I got both back on track. Both was running that show. He was ripping them apart. He was like, fuck you, I can't drop links. I ain't dropping a link for you anyway. I don't like you. Yo, he had me dying that night. I truly missed that dude for real. Both was it was he was a good hearted troll. And you know what? He was the king troll because he embraced it. He owned that shit. He let you know I'm a troll. This is what I do. How many times you had to kick his ass from backstage because of that? Both of don't ask this and both of don't say this. I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I remember that shit, bro. Both of don't come on here start no drama, bro. No, 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 no. I'm gonna be serious. I'm just gonna have fun. Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Serious
seconds later,
bofa. Serious
yeah,
bofa. You guys are gonna get serious bofa.
you gonna get serious both once he opened his mouth. So what do you think about Click? Go.
Go. And the best. He in the comment section saying, "I'm sorry, guys. I love you, but I can't help it. I'm a troll." And it was true. He because it was who he was. You know. Hey, but look what he done did with Code. How many shows he did with Code? And I'm watching this shit. And fair use, fair use. And Code is asking him, Bofa, can we play this video? And Bofa's like, I know that content creator. And it was MB. He's like, I know that content creator. You're going to be fine. Play the video. Just fair use. And you got both of them. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Next thing you know, 2 minutes later, you see that little black screen and a little circle. This video has been removed. And I'm dying. That shit happened a couple of times. Both got stand up struck.
I remember, yeah, he got stand up. Yo, that shit was fucked.
With the political shit.
Yo, yeah, once he started that political shit, it was over. It was over.
He's always gonna be a legend. And it's funny is that when we did that video, we put in and then I put that video in the links. When we did that video, we talked about it on. I was like, 10 years from now, people would be talking about Bofa. And think about it, less than a year into that video, we lost his ass.
Yeah, that's just to show you,
But
bro.
he'll live.
Young kid gone.
Yeah, man. Yep. And I watched a few that were having a conversation. I ain't gonna blow their spot up. They were talking about him, and they were like, his lies and this and that. And to people that knew Bofa, his lies didn't matter. They didn't matter. They didn't bother us because we understood. Bofa didn't like the real world. In the real world, he had a kid, he had this, he had all of that. He didn't like the real world. He loved the community and let everybody in it. So what we were hurt when he found out that he didn't have a daughter and he didn't have that. Nah, I understood that's what Bofa wanted in his world. So that's where I'm at. And that was I knew him. A few of us got to know him personally, and there was no malice in him. And he was legendary with the trolling. He'd take over a whole show, and you would not even know he took it over.
Bro, Black Cat just he started going at him about the freaking food. Yo, that shit was priceless, bro. That was priceless.
He's
That
crazy as
shit
hell.
was
I remember him fighting with Rami about that shit, about that avatar. And he's really telling Rami, but I'm fucking Jewish, Rami. Oh my
Jewish.
god, fucking Bofa. His Kalandra Kalandra karate was just some of the funniest
Oh,
shit.
Emmy Karate.
Oh my god, the Imi karate with the goddamn tie around his head.
Yo, that was yeah, bro.
you,
He's
you,
missed. He's missed.
you know what? Matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna go grab his link and put it in the chat because his channel's
Yeah,
still up.
definitely. His channel's still up, man. You know.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna look on my end. Let's see what I got. You know.
I got it right now. I'm about to put it in the chat.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, I just dropped real bofas in the chat. Everyone, go over there and give him a subscribe and check out some of his videos. Look for the one where he does
I'm gonna put one up.
yeah, the kung fu one is hilarious, and the I like one.
Wait, behind oh look, this guy's a fucking idiot. Look at this. Look at this. Or maybe I'll wear this. Maybe I'll wear the Pronto. But you're not Italian. But you know clothes, right? Get a fucking life, loser. FBS, you're a fucking loser. Tony Pizza, you're a fucking loser. Seriously, all you guys, and this is, you want to see what my ex-wife shit looks like? Bam. 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 You want to see your fucking jewelry? This isn't even in the safety deposit box. Bam. Real pearls. Real shit. Real shit. Real shit. Real Rolexes. Real everything. Bam. Oh, that's the fossil. Where's the tag? I think my watches aren't mine. Let's go see. Let's go see. Movados and actual fucking real watches. Let's go to the tag healer first. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful. Should I keep going? Beautiful. Hey, next time you call me poor or a liar, any of you, suck a fat dick. Because I run you. You don't even understand. You guys probably can't even tie a tie. I have 278 ties. I'm not even kidding. This isn't even half of them. You want to see? You want to see what clothes look like? Bam. Bam. Okay, see, like my closet, I have another closet too, and two more. Yeah, yeah, I am the Henry Hill, and will live like the Henry Hill you saw in the movie. Blow me, faggots.
Fucking
See, this is called a money box.
Let me see if I can find his Emmy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you gotta find it.
I'm on it. Where you at? Oh damn.
Oh, that, I think I remember where it's at. I'm looking too, because that one was fun.
Freaking both of them.
Oh, it's called Sensei Helmets Karate. It's a year into it. You'll see the skull, a
I got
dog.
one here, but is it on?
It's in his videos. It's Sensei's Helmet Karate. The avatar is a lion, and then under it is the famous Bofa with the eye light shit. So both of those are hits.
See, it's showing. It's Amount is showing different. I don't know why, man.
Is it 387 views?
Damn, I got it on my shit, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh.
That Matt Damon, he's the one that played the fisting Gump. I got a helmet, so I. Yo, everybody, what's up, my biggers? What's up, my truckers? I got my light bulb right here. You know who this is. I like yo. This be I like yo. And I just got my ancestry back. Yo, that's right, my biggers. I'm an Indian. Yo, I'm Indian, yo. I got my dot on. Yo, shout out to all the cows. Yo, you cows they gave me my Indian trophy and everything. I got an Indian trophy. Yo, I got my light out and I'm doing it, y'all. I'm doing it. I don't care. No, I don't care anymore. I be Indian, but I be the most gangster Indian you've ever seen. Because I don't gangster in this how I do. Straight up dot on the head. Gay light bulb on the head. I got the hat with the flat brim. What y'all gonna do now? I'm straight Indian, y'all.
Oh my god, this kid was unreal, bro.
It was awesome.
Oh,
Here, I would just like to let you know that I can actually speak perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not losing it. It's really seriously a personal joke between me and a couple friends of mine. Like when I did the house thing, he did his house thing with like cardboard boxes covered in Sean John like silk.
Bro, this is how he got that dude messed up, bro.
I got a helmet. So I forgot to say that man.
This one here.
I got her.
Yo,
Oh my god.
fucking Bofa, bro.
Detroit's finest.
Oh, shit. Yo, he went after Momland too, bro.
I'm the greatest in history, guys. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even know.
Say you have a picture of Amber Heard on the night of May 5th. So on that night, you FaceTime Amber, and while you were talking, you also took a photo. Yeah. Why? Well,
Bofa's lawyer degree.
You fucking bofa! Fucking piece of shite! Go fuck yourself and your leprechauns! Fucking bofa! Every time I talk, you go dur. Fuck
He's
you,
making fun of
bofa!
Mobland.
You fucking liar, mate! You fucking cunt!
Oh,
You
damn.
fucking bofa! Fucking piece of shite! Go fuck yourself and your leprechauns! Fucking bofa! Every time I talk, you go dur. Fuck you, bofa! You fucking liar, mate! You fucking cunt! You fucking bofa!
Holy shit.
Okay, so I come home, and the first thing I see my stupid son do, he not my son, he just my nephew. I make him spaghetti. So when you come home, he get a spaghetti for dinner. Look what he do. Look what he do. He hide it in Kleenex box. Look what he do. He's so stupid. And then he kick my dog. Kick my dog. And now my dog need operation. What are you even doing? Coming to my house and hiding my spaghetti, you motherfucker. You motherfucker, you. Hope you fucking die, you fucking nephew.
Fuck Bofa, bro. Uh-oh.
anyway, both suck my dick. Your
This,
wife to suck my.
this is where he says his dick is 10 inches and tells my daughter to suck it.
Anyway, both suck my dick. Your wife to suck my.
This is where he says his dick is 10 inches and tells my daughter to suck it.
I remember that shit, bro.
I like the fake Italian.
And by the way, I want to let everybody know that both of them, her and Brian, who are staying at my house, eating my food, actually stopped half of the really funny shit that I was doing.
Hey, could you grab
Bofa
his
had some
rap?
shit, but yo, he was good, man.
This
You
is
know he had his
just
rap.
for Mausoleo. I
He's
told
got a
you I
rapper?
love bravados.
Yeah, hold
And I
on, I'm gonna
told
tell
you
you
I
which one it is
love
right now. Yeah, it's like his third video. If you go to the video section, it's BK Showland's love song to Lauren. Go to
Oh,
videos.
shit. Let's see.
That's that one right there. He got two. That one and the next one.
Damn, my antenna signal ain't coming through. What the fuck?
It's StreamYard been crazy for everybody.
Falls in the bad. There you go.
Oh, BK. I clean my room for my mom. Hey, Lauren, you gotta stop hollering. We're gonna go down the way. We'll take my AK, go down to the West Coast with the most. You know me, I am the ghost. And I scare everybody that comes to see me, even though I'm balding. Lauren, this goes out to you. I want you to know that I love you. And I really hate the gay eighth. And I want to let you know this every day. I want to get you roses and some chocolates, yo. And then I'm going to ghost you, ho. Because I'm not what I be talking about, you know? Oh. Open, close, open, close. That's how Lauren only knows.
Oh my God.
And it's been working, yo. Hey, let me take a shout out. Let me. All right, so I took my meth. I hope I don't get deaf when I go outside because there's cops around and there's black clowns in the trees. Enemies. Yo,
Yo, this kid was off the chain.
He was a nut. Hey, keep
This kid
scrolling
was
down.
off the chain. There we go.
Keep going. No.
There we go.
Wah! Salute, Mom Tube. I'm the helmet, and I'm going to teach you. You how to do the Pilates. Because first you need to get a mask like this, and you need to get a helmet or something that covers your head so you look like a ninja. Because you got if you're not a ninja, then you're gonna just lose. You can't lose. So you gotta win with the helmet karate. Okay. Number one, you gotta do an addiction recovery class. And not do the addiction. You gotta go and get some lots of help. Because wow, you see that? You see what I'm doing? I'm messing with because you don't know. Like, look at that. See, see what I just did. See now you can't see. You can't see when you move your hand in front of their face, can you? No, you can't. Because Jimmy Quality is the best. See, look, blah. So you didn't even see that coming. So Jimmy Quality. So first you get a mask because your daughter might have COVID and you need it. So whoa. See, I did it again. I can do that anytime I want. I know the Jimmy Quality really, really, really good. Okay. So yeah, you get a mask and then you go to an AA meeting. You go to an AA meeting and then you practice on walking up the stairs. If you got some stairs at your house, you got to walk up and down them. If you walk up and down the stairs, then you know how to do the Jimmy Karate. And so you could do the 12 steps. 12? Maybe three or six. I don't know. But there's a lot of steps you're going to have to take with the Helmet Karate AA Recovery Karate. Yeah, the helmet, Alcoholics Anonymous Karate. So that's what you got to do. And if you don't walk up the steps, you're done for. What are you going to do then? What are you gonna do? You're gonna do nothing. And I'll tell you why. Because you gotta and look, you gotta get a flashlight too. because in case someone tries to come take your steps, you hit them like this. Jimmy Kawadi, I'm never gonna let you guys down because you deserve sobriety. You're the best. You need to be the best Jimmy you could be. You know what? Your helmet is your own helmet. Be the best helmet you can. Okay, everybody, back to Avenue. Number one.
Yo, yo,
Oh my god! Hey, play the one that's a little under it. Watch.
Bofo is the king of that shit, bro.
The lion.
I got you.
Hello to my tube. This is Jimmy Colandria with a new video
Oh my god, bro.
from Jimmy Colandria's Super Karate Dojo. Now, as you see, I got my ninja hat. You don't need a helmet when you know how to fight. Okay, you just need a ninja hat and a belt. See, it's black, so I'm not lying. The black belt. First, you gotta put it on. Okay. So now I got my black belt on. I'm really scared now. They don't want nothing with this because the crazy is the best ninja fighter in the world. Let me show you some self-defense techniques that I use when I'm on bad avenue. Because I'm Jimmy Colandria. On bad avenue. So you move around like that a little bit, and then they try to hit you. Okay, so take this. Say this is gun smoke. You just go like that. See, everybody tries this at home. But first, real karate people don't put shoes on, so don't have any shoes on. See, I got scissors. I got Jimmy Colandria. Gun smoke, push. See that? Okay, now we have another one. FPS, punch. You punch him like that. Oh no, gun smoke got me. Here's what you do. You pick him up, and then you throw him down like that. See, that's what we do. Jimmy Calandria's karate class. Don't forget to move around. Hands and stuff. Like this. And say like, wow! Jimmy Calandria, Bath Avenue. I love about that.
Oh my god, bro. That kid. Damn.
Oh my god! Rest in
That
peace,
kid too much.
Bofa. He was something else. He was. He said, "Watch the hands." Hey, when he put the belt around his waist,
Oh,
he said, "This is a black belt."
now I got a black belt. Now I got a black belt. Oh man.
Oh.
Yo, that kid got me crying over here, bro. I'm laughing. I'm like, holy shit, bro.
It was a
Damn.
laugh fest with that dude, man. I miss that dude. And people don't get to experience him and watch him and realize, and he had fun doing it. He made people laugh. He was a trigger, man. It's like
Hell
Lee
yeah,
Cole.
bro.
Lee Cole's left a lot of imprints and a lot of clips, but his most favorite one was that "fuck you, unsubscribe," and people don't even know that was both in the chat as Jackie Jr. It's just like he was just legendary.
Fucking both. Yeah, back. It's been about a year and what, 2 months maybe?
Yeah, we did it. Yeah, about a year and a month. We did a remembrance for him. No,
Yeah.
yeah, he passed in October.
Yep. That's just to
Seems
show
like
you, bro, like I said, look, such a young guy, man. Young guy
yep,
passed away, and it wasn't from an overdose, prick.
fucking pizza. He's his organs gave out.
Yep.
His fucking organs gave out. There was no fucking overdose. Shit, his goddamn fucking pill table had like 100 fucking bottles on it.
Yeah, bro. He was taking a lot of medication for that shit, man.
But he
But
was
it's
also
weird.
a pimp.
Yeah, it's weird though because look at even he went on to the end, bro, because he if I'm not mistaken, he went on lefties while they were putting him in the ambulance, bro.
Oh yeah, he rode out, bro. He rode
Yeah,
out. No line. He was on the live getting into the ambulance, bro. Both of us gangster.
yeah, bro. Rest in peace, my brother.
You know, you had him. You had him. I remember Smoking Tommy. Who else
Yeah,
we had? They said Lloyd Christmas passed. Who else passed? Oh, D. Allen Brock, that famous D. Allen Brock.
yeah. Gone but not forgotten, brother.
No, no, both of people always talk about him, man. He was legendary. He was a rapper. He was a lawyer. He was a CEO, paralegal. Forget
Hell yeah.
it. Both
But yeah,
had
bro,
10 fucking jobs.
we gotta get this shit out the way, bro. That shit with Beck walking down the street holding hands on Flatbush Ave, bro. That shit had me going, bro. And then he says sweatpants just in case something pops off. Oh hell no.
Yeah, you see what happened? That hanging out with Tony Pizza for a little bit.
See that
To rub
shit?
off.
There goes the queen. I'm gonna drop the link if the queen want to jump on.
Yeah, the queen, queen been out. She been out throwing shots out here in the community. She been busting shots at people, passing out smoke.
She damn, oh, they'd have been shooting that fire.
Yeah, people. I was trying to do some catch up, and I'm looking at comment section and they're talking about, yep, she brought that smoke to fitness after 60. I was like, oh yeah,
That's the dude that does the handstand push-ups with the fork, right?
yeah, that's handstand.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, fitness. I'm used to fitness is his busting ball stuff. Shit, they saying his brother's back, and if his brother's back, man, his brother should have let me know he was back. Man, I like fucking beans.
Oh, see, there it is. There goes Steve with that bullshit. Look,
I,
Nelson, yeah, me and Beck walking down Flatbush Ave with our peckers hanging out and holding hands. Is that gay? Oh,
yeah,
shit. Oh,
see,
hell no.
just blame it on Steve. Steve get the blame anyway. Just blame it on Steve.
That's it. It's Steve. Steve did it, bro.
Joey
Joey,
Dime, good to see you, my brother. No problem. That's a good game right there.
bro, damn. Nelson Carlos, help me. Oh, hell no, bro. There you go, bro. That's about how much help you getting right here.
Yeah, shit, ain't no helping this motherfucker with the
Nah,
crazy people that with the crazy motherfuckers that hang out in this fucker. Shit, man. Ay, ay, ay.
bro, you gotta have fun out here, man. For real. This shit is crazy. You gotta
Oh no,
laugh.
you got to be able to laugh at it. You can still get, certain things. In reality, certain things are still gonna get you upset. And that's normal. But the majority of it, you gotta laugh at the shit. Like the turnover ratio is crazy. One minute everybody's brothers, and 4 days later they killing each other again. Like what the fuck?
Yep, yep, yep. Hail to the queen.
What's goody? What's goody? What's goody?
What's up, girl?
What's going on with you? You giving out a lot of smoke this week, huh?
It ain't my fault, man. It's not my fault.
Ooh, they be dropping them sugar bullets, boy.
I'm trying to tell you, it's not my fault. We all know. But we're not doing today, yesterday, or tomorrow. 2 years from now, we're not disrespecting the queen. That's never gonna happen.
That was up.
Yeah.
So did y'all resolve anything, or
Yo,
the smoke?
it came like it took a couple of days, you know, a couple of days. But I got my apology.
There you go. That's what counts.
What? He wasn't about to pull up? What?
Did you see that video? I was so mad. I was
Yo, I
so
was laughing my ass off. I was like,
I
oh,
was so
damn, he
mad.
just.
Oh, your little short. Oh yeah, we seen it.
I was
I
so
said,
mad. I was so
I said, he done woke her ass up. Oh, shit.
What's sad about that is that the part that nobody else got to see, obviously. I was stuck in traffic. I was trying to get to an appointment or whatever. And all I did was ask if he was the dude that was in Pizza's chat, and he flew off the handle. I was like, yo, fuck this shit. I'm about to record. I'm about to record some shit. Because he kept saying, like, oh, were you from Brooklyn? Are you from Brooklyn? Yo, where you at? But then I got back to my job, and some lady, I'm so sorry to this poor lady. She got some smoke she ain't even asked for. She had she did she got some smoke. She ain't asked for it. You know, she was relaxing on her Friday afternoon. She had her kid in my parking spot. So I was like,
Mm.
I'm telling her, yo, like, go, you can go ahead. And she just standing there, and the baby is in the carriage in the parking spot. I yelled out the window. I was like, yo, you want me to hit your kid? Then move. You know, like I said, I was all riled up. I don't know what happened on Friday. I don't know what happened.
Everybody was getting it.
Yo, hey, Brett, for real. For real. I walked back in my job. My coworker was like, Mo, what happened? I was like, yo, he yelled at me. He yelled at me. You know, I don't like nobody yelling at me. That really is all what happened. I just asked one simple little question, and he flew off the handle, and I deemed it disrespectful. So that's what it was.
I knew it because I was part of a group chat on Instagram, and they were like, "Hey man, it's Pretty Monita in there letting out some smoke." So they had put the link in the chat. So I went and I started listening, and I was gonna comment. I was like, "Nah, let me just sit back and listen to this shit." And I was like, "Oh my god!" And you would get them, and everybody was going at it, and I'm like, she eventually gonna straighten all of this shit out.
Then when
Like,
we
oh,
went
he
to
from New
Laxby's
York.
or whatever, he wouldn't get on the panel. And then when he was on the panel with me, he wouldn't say nothing. He wouldn't say nothing.
Well,
You
But
hell,
then
he had
realize,
a.
then
you
Saturday
re-
morning, he was in the chat running off at the mouth again.
oh, he probably wanted to get you started. That's what it
So,
was.
and that's 7:30 in the morning. I was on it. I was on it.
Uh,
That's like both will learn that one day. He was like, after that, he was good. He knew better. Now, but there's some that you got to do like that, like the way you are. Is one of the reasons I rock with Maureen. And there's a few of the ladies that, when it's time for them to defend themselves, they're gonna let you know they can get loud.
He still ain't tell me where he's at though.
he on a tricycle. Yeah. You see a tricycle coming, you already know. Clothesline that motherfucker.
He has his days, but he likes to he was always busting balls, but now he's got a channel, so he's a little bit more.
Oh
He,
yeah,
he
because
catches it.
that's what.
People not used to.
Yeah, he said that nobody over here was worth going to his channel or whatever, whatever, whatever. And of course, me, it's whatever. Like I don't care about any of that. I'm mad because you yelled at
Mhm.
me and I asked one simple question.
Yeah, no, that's the way it is, man. You know.
He'll go at a certain time. It all depends on maybe he didn't have his gummies, but he's known to go like 0 to 100. He did it with me before on Stand Up Guys show, and then we wound up talking about everything and resolving it, and we've been good since. But he's not fitness ain't for everybody, and there's a few that give him the blues. They won't back down.
Like he went to body shaming me and all of that.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, and whose chat was it? I think it was Bambi. I think that yeah, it was Bambi's. He was like, I need to go to Weight Watchers. Yeah, he was body shaming me. I mean, but again, he wouldn't get on the panel and say that.
Mm.
He was in the chat.
But I know one thing. You've earned his respect because you ain't back down. I know that he'll eventually he'll gain the respect because he's like, nah, she ain't backing down.
Nah, not one.
Never. That's what's up.
He caught it
Oh my
though.
god!
That's
But I heard about it. I said, oh shit, she's bringing it.
he caught the fire. That's for sure.
I think I went harder on him than I did on both of God rest his soul.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
think
did. Cause
so.
he both knew. Yeah, cause both knew he weren't gonna win it. So he realized, you know what? Let me just accept what it is.
But
Jerry
Monita,
will
I love you.
fitness will drag it out. He'll drag it out and keep it going.
No, hell, man. You gotta
He'll be all
laugh
right.
though. You got a lot of people like that on here. They talk all like they run their gums and shit like that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Right, Teresa? He had the right one. That's all I'm saying. He had the right one.
Teresa's another one that Teresa, Maureen. There are a few here that they'll tell you about yourself. They will tell you about yourself.
I just can't let these people get me like that no more. I be trying
Nah,
to
but
be y'all know I be trying to be like all my chill shit. Like I wanna laugh. I want some shit. I guess
but
I
you
guess
know
once a
every now
year I
and
gotta show my ass.
yeah, it happens. Yeah, I try to, and then it gets fun when you go ham on somebody sometimes when it's necessary.
So what's going on with y'all? How y'all been?
We
Chilling.
good, you know. We just enjoy the YouTube streets and all the craziness that brings along with
I just laugh, bro. I watch the shit that be happening. I just crack up. I'm like, God damn, man.
it.
What's funny is that with Nelson, I'll get a DM. You get him. Get him. And I'm like,
Get him,
oh
man.
shit.
Get him.
Nelson was in the
Get him,
bushes.
Queen. I went into a chat when Juanita was on the she was on the path to the chat. I think I was
Your audio left again, Mike. I think
I
my
went on.
brother's computer. You
Yeah,
better
you
call
got
Guido.
you hear me straight now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nah, I seen Monita on the chat, bro, and I put in a couple of comments, but I was blocked from the damn chat. So I was like, oh damn. I was like, man, fuck this. Get him, Monita, get him.
Well, that just suck when you get blocked and you leave a comment. Like me, I know because I always keep two phones, so I'll open up both two chats and then I could be able to look at the other one and see if I'm blocking. You look and you like, God damn it, it got me blocked. Fucking bullshit.
Bro, but what can you expect? Come on, man. You got a dude talking politics with another dude that's from across fucking West Bubble fucking shit like that. That man, shit. You already know who I'm talking about.
But I was always raised that you don't talk religion, you don't talk politics because those are passionate, conversations. So who wants to hear like, okay, for those Trump supporters, for the Biden supporters, for whoever you support, that maybe 5 to 10 minutes of that. But who wants to hear 3, 4 hours of that shit? If for all of that, I'll watch CNN.
Yeah, that's that. Yup.
Yep,
Yup.
we don't do it. We don't do it, and not only that, it's not like everybody. I don't knock nobody for what their affiliation is, whether it's conservative, independent, fucking Democrat. It doesn't matter to me. But what you get people that look at people through that political lens, and I don't like that. I don't. My brothers would never say, oh, that happens
Yup.
because that person is a liberal. or you hear,
Yeah,
oh, that happened because that person is a conservative. I never do that shit. And that's why most of the time when I'm on shows and they're having political conversations, most of the time you'll see me quiet. You'll see me quiet. I don't indulge in all that stuff because I can't look at nobody with a political eye. That's just not me, but many do.
I guess I just look at it as all of them politicians. They not for me. They not for me. They don't care about what I got going on. So
It's
why do I
all money.
care? Why do I care to entertain a conversation about them? And you know where I live, I get to see this shit front line and center. I see this every day. And people over in
Yep,
Washington don't give a shit about me. So why I care about them?
Yep.
exactly.
No, it's funny though, because you got people that they'll cut you off, they'll push you away, like, oh no, 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 this guy's a Republican, this guy's a Democrat, blah 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 blah. Man, listen, I seen one dude that he is against Republicans 100%, man, and he confused us, man. He confused us. He's like, oh yeah, you guys are Republicans. He cut us off. Tell me why I see that dude in the chat talk about Trump and all this shit, and he okay with it. I'm like, oh, stop that bullshit.
Yeah, remember there was one that said they didn't like me because I was a Trump supporter, and I was
Yup.
laughing because it's just the total opposite. It's like you get that shit confused. Like, no, I've never been a Trump supporter. So it's like, wow.
Yeah, bro. And then the person is backing, content creators that support Trump. So it's just funny, man.
Right.
It's funny. Carlos, you gonna meet Mikey at the Pollo Tropical?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh shit. Ah,
Shit, I
Pilo
haven't had
Pilo.
I haven't had pollo tropical in a minute.
Oh man, damn! Now I got hungry for chicken. Ain't that some shit? Damn you, god damn it!
I think about food as well now too. That's crazy.
Damn. I don't get that shit out here, bro.
No, right?
I gotta drive an hour and something just to get damn chicken because they do have a pollo tropical out here, but fuck that. I ain't driving an hour or so.
That sucks,
We
right?
don't have that. We got guapos.
Guapos.
But you in the
That's right.
city, see, you got everything, access to anything out there.
Not me.
Not where I live.
Where you not in the city? I know there's cuchi fritos everywhere.
I mean, they got what they got, but it's not like back home, so I won't eat it.
Yeah, right. It's kind of like out here. The Chinese
Yeah,
food out here sucks.
Yeah, I'm not eating that.
It's just having a whole
that's like
conversation the other day about that shit, about the difference in the food. Like the Chinese
yeah.
food, it's not as good as New York Chinese food.
Listen, bro. When I first moved out to Georgia, bro, they were like, "Oh, this is the best Italian food you'll ever have. You go to this place, blah blah blah, all this bullshit." So I was like, "Oh fuck it." I went with wifey, bro, and we ordered. Me, I wanted my chicken cutlets, bro. They bring that plate out. Yo, that shit was disgusting, bro. I was like, "Oh hell no."
Ah, oh, you hate that shit?
Oh, bro, listen, I ain't doing it. Fuck that.
But you
Uh-uh.
got the good soul food down there.
But that's what I thought because I'm in the South. But you know what? It's hit or miss because I went to a barbecue joint like 3 days ago and the place, I forgot the name of the place. That's how bad it was. But
Oh wow.
I ordered and I was like, damn, a lot of people up in there. I was like, damn, it must be good. Man, when I tried it, I was like, what the hell is this? Next thing you know, the girl says, well, it's a barbecue Asian, what do they call it? That when they mix it together or whatever the fuck it is.
Mukbang?
No, man, it's like I forget the name, man. It's like a
Hibachi?
fusion. It's a fusion. So
Oh
it's a
wow.
barbecue Asian fusion place. I was like, what the fuck is this? I thought I was in Georgia. What the hell happened?
That just sounds crazy as it is.
Fuck, bro.
Oh
What they gonna
wow.
make a cuchifrito Asian? What the hell is that? Uh-oh,
Yeah, they
Mikey's here. Green, bro.
what happened? Let me grab the other phone. Shit, Black ass said I'm rolling up on Carlos. We're gonna get drunk and end up at the Waffle House at 4 a.m. The Waffle House a dangerous place at 4 a.m.
For real, for real.
Yo, that's
Oh
one thing
man,
I could say. You got a lot of them joints out here, boy.
Yeah.
yeah, them people tired. They working in there. You go in that place late in that night and start that bullshit. There's a video I keep sharing on Instagram of this fight in the Waffle House. Boy, they took it to these people in the Waffle House. Employees were whooping their ass.
Bro, listen, I got a Waffle House. I shit you not. You could walk to this fucking. It's about maybe 5 minutes from here. And I would tell my son because he used to like going there at night. And I would tell him, "Yo, just be careful." Man, he came in one night, pale as a ghost. I'm like, "What the hell happened?" He goes, "Bruh," just like that, bruh. He goes, I walked out the joint, and some kid went up to this old man and told the old man to run his car. He tried to carjack him in front of Waffle House. So
Whoa.
the old man got out. The old man said, "Sure, take my car. Here you go." He left the keys and everything. Once the kid thought he was slick, like, "Yeah, I got it." Yo, the old man plugged him right in his ass. He said,
Yep.
"Dad, I ain't never seen so much blood in my life." He said, "Blood everywhere." That shit was it was squirting. I was like, "Damn, no more Waffle House for me." That's for sure.
Yeah. That's that karma. I mean, you pick on them old schools.
Bro, but come on, man. You in the South. Everybody and their mother got a gun. I think the babies got guns too, bro. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's true. Hey, Craigie Granny says, I have a question. What do they call Chinese food in China? That's a,
I have no clue.
I know, right? Imagine that shit.
Let me address what Teresa said. Teresa, you right. Because I just and I think I posted a video, one of them ones on there, like a minute ago. You cannot get on Beyonce's internet and try to act out out of pocket just because you can't get touched in real life. Like you never know who knows you, who live in your town. Like there's people on here, they talk real greasy, but I know people from their hometowns. So they can
Yep.
get rolled up on too. Like you never know who you dealing with on here. But everybody get on Beyonce's internet and want to act stupid. Monita's not the one to get stupid with. Like I'll meet you exactly where you at. And then, we can again, there's another video that I posted on Friday morning. I have yet to hear a response to it. So that means that she was provided three options and she took the third one. And I suggest she keep it that way. Cause I'm here for it all day. Like this is wreck. And I could make it to Canada. That's not a problem.
Yeah, it's gotten crazy. I'm not doing that shit no more. I cut back on it. I made somebody promise I'm gonna leave that shit alone.
But you guys know me. I don't bother nobody.
I
I
know.
don't. So then
But
when I hear that somebody has spoken my name in a manner of which I deem disrespectful, it's like, yo, first and foremost, who are you? Like, who are you? And it's not like I'm taking anybody's word for what people say. Like I go out there and I go look for stuff myself because a lot of people a lot of people know that I get rowdy. So some people want me on the team because they know, I ain't got no problem popping off at the mouth. Like that's just what it is. So for like the one person, I saw what Shorty wrote about me. So all right, I'm gonna take my time and address you. I'm gonna do my research on you, and I'm gonna take my time to address you. And I'm gonna give you three options. You either you gonna comply with one of the three. I know what I suggest you do, because I also know that I'm a crazy bitch. And consequences, even though I'm older, and yeah, consequences mean a lot to me. But like when I was in the mode that I was with that other dude, consequences meant nothing to me that day. I'll be honest with you. If he would have told me where he was, I'd have showed up.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing, I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a whole female over here. But I'd have showed up. I ain't gonna
damn, I
say
would
I
have
wouldn't
felt
have
bad for the person.
I ain't gonna say I wouldn't have had nothing with me. You know? But I'd have showed up. So I don't again, like for the people that's been around long enough, everybody know Monita chilling. Just don't go there with me. Cause if you do, then I'll meet you where you at. But I do like to be the voice of reason a lot of the times because, like I said in one of my videos, yo, at 41 years of age, talking about what I did and I'm putting in work and all of that, that's not cute no more. It's not cute.
No, no, especially that shit. You see what happened to Hassan?
Okay. That it's not so why I don't understand why we have to do that. Well, why we have to do that is because we're on the internet and people is hiding their faces. They not giving up their real names, so everybody feels comfortable. But a lot of the stuff that people talk on here, whether it be this sector or others, a lot of the stuff that people talk, if you talk that to somebody in the real world, you might get touched.
Yep, you
That's all
got
I'm
that
saying.
energy. You know,
Yeah.
it's true because the YouTube energy is different energy than the in person energy. And we've seen a little bit of the bullshit that happened in this community, but there's other communities where it's gotten serious. Like this
Yeah,
shit that happened to Hassan Campbell. That shit ain't shit. I seen houses fucking shot up on goddamn fucking on lives and shit like that. So
like
eventually it happened.
over in the beef sector, those broads be pulling up and they fighting all day, all night. They got their kids in it. A couple of months ago, I saw a
Mhm.
mother. I guess the kid, his mother was getting. You know what I'm saying? The other people was getting the best of her. So now he in it. He's a minor. He kicking females in their heads or whatever. Like this shit get real.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Shit, if you get fucking shot, so it's like wow, see that, But as far as defending yourself, or voicing and jumping on the path, like you did, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. That's how it should be. Defend yourself, defend your name. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I know, like I said, I know people be trying to pull me into their shit. I'm not stupid. I'm not blind. People be trying to pull me into their shit.
Oh yeah, so you know how this shit works. This shit, especially
Right.
with this shit with teams. Oh, forget about it.
Yeah.
There's only one
But the
team,
que-
bro. That's it.
but the question becomes, when I'm out here, you know, woo banging, where you at? You woo banging with me? And that's why I say a true queen stands alone.
Yep, yep. Because unless they sandbox or you got that certain history, I don't know. You best off getting dressed in black by your damn self, and especially talking about some shit that's gonna happen up here. Like YouTube footprints. Hell no.
Yeah, so Teresa, the situation with Fish, I think that hit me a little bit different because, like I said that night, you know what I'm saying, there was an accusation that I was lying about my father's condition and shit like that. So when I heard that, that hit me a little different. That hit the heart. You see what I'm saying? But again, if you listen to it, like I gave it the energy it needed, and then I fucking kind of fell back off of it because again, I wasn't around for all of that. Like I took a 9 month hiatus from this shit, and I have a feeling I'm about to go back on vacation because this shit is stressful.
This is so you had an issue with fish too?
No,
Oh,
so this no. What happened was I was told about how Fish spoke about somebody when their husband was passing away from cancer or whatever,
yeah, Tony
and
the Night Owl. Yep.
yeah. So that hit a little. That hit the heart because you know what I'm saying. My father passed away from cancer in June or whatever. So that hit the heart a little bit. But truth be told, if we really want to go back in history, the reason why me and Bofa got what he got, that started with Fish and Agnostic.
Yeah.
That shit started with them. They just didn't get the smoke because Bofa just wouldn't leave me alone.
Yeah, he put himself. He definitely.
Yeah,
Both of us like that. He put
and I,
himself in
and I
that
tried to
middle.
tell, and I tried to tell both of yo, stay out of this. This ain't got nothing to do with you. But he just kept going, so I kept going. So that's what really led to Monita and Bofa beefing. That's the reason why, like after a couple of days of dragging him, you know what I mean. I just was like, you know what, like really, just let that shit go. Cause after at a certain point, like this shit it got irritating to me too. Cause I'm out here and I'm just cussing you out, and I'm just cussing you out, and I'm just cussing you out, and I'm just dragging you. But again, everybody's laughing about this shit. I was really mad. I was really, really mad about it. But then again, me and Bofa, we made our peace, and then after that, some people wanted to kind of drag you guys for me being in the chat with him, and y'all letting him in the chat. Like, I guess a lot of people didn't understand. Me and Bofa made peace. I know how to fight with you. I know how to fight with you for 3 or 4 days, and then we sit down, we have a conversation, and okay, all of that squash. Now, you know what I'm saying? We can go back to talking shit and having fun.
Look at Father Ignacio says, handstand push up act man asked me to pass along a message to Queen Becky O. He'll meet you anytime, any place. Well, Becky O's not here. This
I'm
is
not
Queen
Becky O.
Pretty Monita. And neither one of them are back down. I think Fitness knows that.
To a certain extent, I'm a little scared of Becky O, and I ain't gonna lie.
I guess Ignacio doesn't know that there's a Father Guido up in this chat. He gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah. Red, what's up, my brother? Talk to me.
What's going on? How you doing?
I was out this morning, bro. I missed the live. I was out.
Yeah, really disappointed in you, Carlos.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I was gonna ask Pretty Monita if she's okay with me adopting her as my spirit animal once in a while.
Oh,
I
that's
saw
fine.
her video. I saw your video the other day. I'm like, yeah.
That's fine. I mean,
I don't know.
anytime, like a couple of people at my job, right? So they watched the videos and shit, and they was like, "Yo, like, bro, just watching that shit, yo, that shit just made me fucking laugh and shit." I was like, "Listen, they posted, so if it's gonna make you laugh and make your day a little bit better, by all means, go ahead."
Fitness does that to you, man. He does that to you. He went at me and Casey for no reason. I didn't even know who the guy was. I mean, he's just out there. But you know what it reminded me of? Do you guys remember Pasha going off on Lee?
Ooh, Pasha was about that smoke.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Pretty Monita. Yeah.
Not for nothing. That's okay. So let's just be real. That's how long I've really been holding my temper around here. Me and Pasha
Yeah, you were
exchanged.
gone a long time. I
Yeah,
remember not seeing you for a
but
long time.
I remember Pasha from FBS. Me and her exchanged words in the chat.
Yep.
But that's back when I wasn't really hitting panels and stuff like that. Because the one thing, being where I primarily be at, once you start hitting panels all the time, especially if it's Carlos, you notice, especially if it's somebody that other people don't like, now everybody links you with that person, and now
Yep.
the hate starts to come to you also. So when I first
Yeah.
came over to like this sector, I never really wanted to hit a panel because I'm like, yo, like, the second is, again, me just knowing me, the second somebody says something out of pocket, like, I'm on it. I'm on it. So I never really wanted to be linked to nobody. I don't even know what it was that even brought me on a panel the first time. Now that I'm thinking back to it, I don't even know.
But you know what's funny is that I tell people this, and I use that philosophy that you gave me, because you remember I was being attacked, and I was quiet, and you broke it down. You was like, listen, I get the whole, you don't go at women, but certain women, if they give you a certain energy, it's okay to give it right back, because I'm a woman. And I always, I always kept those words in my head. And I finally got tired. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna use the words of the No Fly Zone First Lady, Pretty Monita. If you continue to give me that goddamn energy, I'm gonna eventually give it right back to you.
And
And
that
and I,
came
and I,
because I was sick and tired of hearing females like go at men. Like, and in the second that if somebody called them a bitch or whatever, now all of a sudden you crying, oh my God, I'm a girl who raised
Yeah,
you and
they're
everything. I
playing the
got sick and
victim
tired of all
card.
of that. Nah, listen, if you talking greasy, now if he started talking greasy to you first and you ain't do nothing, then by all means run that female ish. But if you started that, you gotta finish that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I get
And
what you're saying, but even for me, it's still hard to go at women. I mean, I went at one, but that was like a long, long build up, you know.
and I understand that, but see, that's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. A lot of these females know that men don't feel that way, but we also have to remember the day and time that we live in now. These boys out here don't care about no female. You can't,
That's
like, you
true.
can't even turn a dude down without them punching you in your face. You see what I mean? Like, yeah, I got a husband. You see my ring? Bam, you're knocked out. So we have to remember the day and time that we live in. And again, us females, we keep talking about this equal rights and equal pay and equal whatever. Okay, so when you equally attack that man, then he equally attack you back. Where that?
Yep. And you know what's funny with
Yeah,
that?
I agree.
Because it's true. Because I was quiet for a while, and and
Yeah, you
after
were,
I, I
and it
finally
was
started to,
irritating me. It was
yep.
really irritating me.
And when I finally started to respond back, eventually that person stopped spreading the lies and stopped talking about it altogether. And I was like, you know what? I said, it worked. I'm not gonna go at women, but if you're gonna cane, you're gonna cane. And and it was two Scott Amala. Scott Amala one, the original OG Scott Amala, and Scott Amala number two. And it got to that point where I said, nah, enough, enough. Now I'm gonna respond. You want to bring that energy? I'm all that other shit. Most of these women know that I don't do that. But if you want to keep up with this bullshit and the lies, I'm gonna give it to you right back, and that's what I chose to do. And I don't trust them anymore. But yeah, that's my thing. If you're gonna be out there, you're gonna keep running your mouth, and you're gonna have my name in your mouth, just and saying all this other stuff, especially untruth. If you're a woman, I'm gonna let you know about
And I think what ended up happening with that, because said person, again, Monita may not be around, but Monita be around, because again, there's people that I affiliate with that they come back and they tell me different shit. I
it.
think that that person realized that, you know what I'm saying? Because what I said to you, I had said on a couple of panels when it came to females. So when it
Yep.
came to that person, I think because the comment has been made, oh, people act like we're friends, and then they change up or something like that. First and foremost, I ain't never changed up. I've always stood firm in my position that, again, if you start it, you have to finish it, whether
Yep.
you be man, woman, or child.
And you
Number
always stuck
two,
by it, and you let them know too. You told them, says, I don't care how y'all feel about them. Y'all don't have to like them. They're good with me, and that's where we at. And
that's it. That's all. So if that means that I'm not your quote unquote friend, like, I don't even know how. Yeah, we friends on here, like, and even on here, are we really friends? Like, I fucks with you, like, you cool or whatever. But again, if I was in your town and you saw me getting my ass beat, would you jump in? Probably
yep,
not.
yep,
Probably not. So with
exactly
that
right.
being said, again, I feel now my perspective on things may be different than other people's. That's what makes us all individuals. But what you not, and the other thing that I didn't like was that people try to drag me into that. Like, don't bring me in. If you got beef, that's y'all
Yep,
handle y'all shit. But don't throw me into it, especially when the thing that you are saying about the other groups, you did that too. You did
yep,
that too. And I flipped on
absolutely.
you too.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. That's why you always
This is why
been
I don't
you.
be over here like that.
Now, and then you look at this stuff now, because it's even worse to catch up. Because at least you would take a break, let's say a month, and you came back, and shit been different. Alliances change, friendships dissolve. That shit ain't even the case anymore. That shit happens in a matter of days. Dudes is hugging each other. My brother, I love him. And 4 days later, doing whole shows on people. That shit is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, that's insane to me. That's mind boggling.
Oh, forget
Like for
about it. But you see
like
how
for
it changes.
instance, one day I was told, "Oh yeah, Carlos was on um Red your channel right now." I had heard about you, in the streets or whatever, but I had never checked out your channel. But it was said to me, "Yeah, Carlos was on Red's channel and he was talking about you, blah 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 blah." Carlos was talking about me. All right, let me go see what this is really about. Let me go see what this. Carlos was talking about me. Let me go see what's good. And then when I saw it, it was some simp. Like you repeated what you just
Yep.
said, Carlos. And Red, you was just like, oh, I've heard of her, but I ain't never really seen her, nothing like that. So I'm like, okay, so why are people coming to me telling me people? Why are people coming to me telling me people talking about me
Because
to
they
get
want
me
to
all
start
fired up?
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
they want us. They
Exactly.
But what
want
people
to
need
see
to
Pretty
understand,
Monita's reaction.
I'm going on record. Even if Carlos did say something about me, bad about me, Nelson said something bad about me, Lou said something bad about me, y'all would never know if there was any beef. I would never bring that here. I would
Uh-uh.
never bring that here. That's some
Uh-uh.
shit we gonna deal with behind the scenes. I would never bring that
Yeah.
here. Why? Because
You
I
got
really do
the.
feel like these dudes is my brothers. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I would never do that.
You got our numbers, sweetie. You know that
Right.
be it is a phone call away. Like so, that's why. But you get people that do that. I remember a year ago they tried to do it with Lou. They were trying to reach out to Lou and separate like us. And I was like, you know what? You can do a lot of things, and I get my brothers in trouble sometimes with my mouth. I was like, but we won't dissolve the harm we got. Y'all can't break that shit. So even to come in with bullshit tactics and make up lies, it won't work.
Right.
It's not gonna work.
Like, I know how
I
to hit
hate it
Carlos
when
and be like, "Yo, Carlos, what's good? What I do? Like, what did I do to piss you off? Like, why you say that? Come on, man."
I,
You
I
see,
hate it when
you,
people try to go through like your friend too, instead of just like coming straight to you. Like I had that happen. Like people would go to Casey, and Casey would be like, "Why don't you fucking reach out to Red yourself?" You know, like they want to involve multiple people in something stupid.
Ay, Dios
It's
mío.
it's it's crazy. Shit. They reach out. Like we had we had SV Cindy. Like he reached out to my brother to turn my brother on me, and I'm like that wasn't smart. Like you actually going to change my brother's opinion on me? Like that's just not smart.
right,
Now, this is the difference a lot of people don't realize. Me and Carlos, it doesn't go just online. You know what I'm saying? So we met up, we felt each other out, and that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So we know about each other and how we are in real life. So it's a totally different thing from YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember when you guys
With stuff like
went to
people.
lunch or whatever it was.
Yeah, I
Hell
mean, it
yeah.
is.
But see, like even us, the people don't even really know how deep me and my brother are because we don't put our business out on YouTube. We talked about little things and alluded to a lot of things, but well, you motherfuckers don't even know the half of what the lifestyle or the shit motherfuckers done did in their life. They don't even have a concept of it.
And that's like I said, and that's the thing with me. Me and my brother got different. We have our own opinions, and we respect our own opinions, with each other's opinions. But at the end of the day, I've always said it, man. Listen, I can talk whatever the hell you want. I know what I'm about. I know what I'm capable of. I ain't got to be bothered with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever you want to say, talk, talk, talk. Fuck it.
Yeah, because and what we learn here, no matter what, not everybody's gonna like each other. Not everybody's gonna like certain things, and people that start off as friends, you get to know certain people, and you see certain things that you dislike. It's like that whole stuff where they label everybody a flip flopper. But what's funny is that the same people that'll call somebody a flip flopper probably at one time or another supported the same people that they're talking about. Like they've all supported all these different content creators. That's what happens. You support a content creator, you don't like certain things, you distance yourself, and you move on, and you move on, and you move on. It's nothing outside the norm. Now this kumbaya, we forget everything. Shit, this is new. This peace stuff, and I guess it works for people.
listen. If you ask my
Well,
honest opinion, I think this shit is all a play. I think this is all a play. Everybody figured out that the drama brings clicks and views. So
yep.
this is all manufactured drama. So today I'm about to beef with Carlos and Nelson, and I'm gonna go hard. And then 2 days from now, I'm gonna be back. Oh no, we good, we good, we good. Because
You got
now
a point.
I don't like red now. So now we just gonna keep manufacturing beef and going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. But in all actuality, ain't nobody. What you really beefing about? What are you really beefing about?
It's
Yeah.
like
How you beefing with somebody you don't know that hard?
you hear them say, "Oh, we're at war. It's going to be this. It's going to be that." At the end of the day, this community is what 2.5 years old. There's never been any real winners. What was the prize? What did you win? Everybody's gone back and forth. Friendships have been dissolved, and it's gone back and forth. But nobody's still a real winner. You know,
Because ain't nobody
nobody.
really pulling up.
And we
We've
seen
been
how.
hearing pull up, pull up, pull up for 2 years. Finally, somebody pulled up. And I'm mad I missed it. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna jump down real quick. I just got home. I'm gonna switch headsets and then I'll jump back on. Is that cool?
Hell yeah, Red.
Okay, thank you. I'll be back.
So we pulling up, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. But as we all know, those who live in the real world, that pull up shit may be your last day. Because again, you never know what somebody's pulling up with.
Exactly. It's not. It's like that. You don't know who the person is. You don't know what the person is going through. You don't know what It could be. You might think you're going over there, and it's not going to go the way you want to. Especially you don't know who it is. Especially YouTube. But that's the thing. See, like right now, we seen that incident that happened. Everybody watched that incident. People honestly think that shit is over. That shit is not far. That shit's far from over. That shit is far from over.
And then I hear there's some other ish going. Like I said, I've been going for a minute. So then I hear there's some other ish people wearing wires and shit. Wait, hold on. If y'all watch the video, I told y'all the feds is watching. Monita told you the feds is watching.
And we've been told people in this
Right.
community. I've said it. Well, they're watching. They do it all the time. Listen, they got groups for Instagram. They even got groups for TikTok. They'll sit there and watch it, especially in a community like this. Why do you think that they like the government cooperating witnesses to have channels? Because they're hoping somebody to
Somebody
interact
gonna
with
slip
them.
up and say something.
Exactly, exactly. Or they're hoping that somebody will come out here loose lipped in the chat and start dropping names and not
Yep.
realize, and they're sitting there watching all of that shit.
And then what?
So,
Everybody got a federal indictment. Fucking with Beyonce's internet.
you got lawsuits now, and then shit, I'm not suing nobody. I ain't got that kind of money. Everybody got goddamn lawyers on fucking retainers and shit. I ain't got no money for no lawyer or no fucking retainer. I mean, shit.
Now, everybody's got a lawsuit. Everybody's, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay. So basically, we've had the first fight. Well, BK was the first one to really pull up. You see what I'm saying? But the person that he pulled up on never showed up. So now we got the real first official pull up. Next thing you know, somebody, shit, never mind. Because I was about to say somebody gonna call from jail, but that's already happened, from what I understand. People is calling from the county, talking about Cash App. I didn't even know the county would had Cash App, but whatever. And then what's gonna happen is all of us, everybody, names is gonna be in the indictment, and Monique gonna be like, "Yo, y'all saw how I was giving it up. I wasn't saying nothing." Wasn't fucking with none of these niggas. See, that's what Monique gonna say. I wasn't fucking with nobody. I was over here minding my business, going to work.
That's just
That's
that's
my
just
story.
crazy. Yeah, catch a case. Your code spread as a YouTube subscribers.
Right,
What the?
right. Yo, you don't even know what your co-defendant looks like.
Who's your code offended?
Oh, that's your real name? Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Oh my God, you gotta laugh at it. Yeah, you got to forget about it.
Telling you, that's gonna be the most funniest part is when you get locked up and they tell you what you in for. YouTube. So,
Right. I had some
YouTube
beef on
felonies.
YouTube or whatever.
oh hell
Felony
no.
YouTube.
Yeah, felony
Yup.
YouTube.
Felony you.
You can't really. They don't really care about YouTube. Ask Pizza. Hey, I thought that was the funniest shit. The cop put Pizza on hold. He comes, clicks back over. He goes, you might want to call the YouTube police. I was on the fucking floor.
And what's crazy is that I think, matter of fact, I think I was in Angel's chat and I was like, I was speaking to like people like Hassan Campbell. I don't know if Hassan really had the feds on the line. I don't know, whatever. But, I've seen people, like I said before, I've seen people call, people's colleges and get them kicked out their dorms and people getting fired from their jobs or whatever. You start messing with people's real lives like that. Like if you
Yeah,
mess with how I
Yeah.
make my money and I take care of myself, like we really have that's my real life. So we really have a real life problem now. And you're not gonna be able to be comfortable if I can't be comfortable. That's it. Like you're not gonna be able to pay your rent if I can't pay my rent. We both gonna be homeless out here.
nah, you mess with
For
Grand
real.
Peace, crap.
Oh my god. Shit. I got to call the boy. I'm gonna jump down. Give me a minute, everybody.
You got it, brother. Yeah,
Hmm.
nah. What pizza called the suicide hotline, and they put him
They
on
put him
hold.
on hold. What's up, man? Hey, I wanted to
Oh,
say something, Nelson, if you don't mind.
yeah, bro.
Um, I haven't seen Black Hat music in a long time. I love Black Hat music. That's a
Oh
good
yeah.
man right there. And I didn't know he was back around. So shout out to Black Hat, man. I'm good. I'm glad to see you, bro. I'm glad you're doing good.
Yep. Black Cat comes in, man. Got to give him his communion and his Our Fathers and stuff.
Yeah, good man.
Then you know what? Mikey just put up a comment. Listen, years ago they were assigned to one of the five families. Now it's my family. Yep, that's just how it is, man. That's
uh,
just how it is, bro.
what are you in for? YouTube Rico Act.
Oh, damn.
You facing 20 years because you was on YouTube running off at the mouth.
Man, listen, it's like I said, listen, they had a pull up or whatever. That's fine and dandy, but come on. Was that really a pull up? Was
I
that
don't
really
know. All I
that
know
right
about that
there?
pull up is that there was two black dudes. That's the only
Yeah.
real part that I know. Because that's the only part that everybody I kept hearing that. It was two black dudes. It was two. Okay, so would it make you feel better if it was five white dudes that beat your ass? Like, would that make it better?
Nah, to me, I think, like I said, if you got real street guys coming at you, going to your house, yeah, it would have been much worse. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have been, reporting on it or talking. You would have still been in the ER, bro. It's just the way it is.
Okay, so you see what I mean about manufactured beef. So
Mhm.
the thing that you do right after that is you jump right on YouTube. The ambulance is there and all of that shit. Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that for real.
Now, I work in a field. I'm not gonna tell. Fuck it, I don't even give a fuck. I work with people with disabilities. So this attention seeking stuff that I see going on here all day, every day, like, and that's another reason why I left for as long as I did, because I felt like every time I would come on YouTube, I was at work. I see all day people trying to get attention and everything like that. Come on, like you're supposed to be adults. My individuals have better common sense than some of these people on here. And my individuals got like autism, fucking moderate to severe intellectual disabilities. Why are my individuals making y'all look stupid as shit?
Yep.
And truth be told, I think I have more fear of my individuals than I do of the people on here too. Because I know my guys
Yeah.
can do damage. But again, even dealing with them, not entertaining this. Listen, bring your tone to it too. Talk to me when you come. Talk to me when you come. Because where you at right now, if I go to where you at right now, I'm probably going to be in handcuffs and you going to go to the hospital. So bring your tone to it too and come talk to Miss Mo when you at baseline. This place
Yeah,
reminds, sometimes I look at people, different people and the stuff that they going through and I'm like, yo, didn't I clock out at 4?
yeah. I tell you what, man. I've seen a lot of people, and I'm gonna continue to say it, man. You can be whoever you want to be on YouTube, man. It is what it is. That's just the way people do it. They can be, non-violent people, and they come on YouTube. All of a sudden, they're freaking Jeffrey Dahmer and shit like that.
Right.
I mean, look at Red. Look at Red's name.
But if, you know what? I've sat in red chats a couple of times. You know, I be in the bushes. Moni will
Yeah,
spend a
yeah.
lot of time in the bushes, and his chat does not seem problematic. Like you got, this is the reason why when I did leave, there was a few chats that I did say stay subscribed to, and I just sit back in the bushes and I watch and I, enjoy what's going on. Or if
Yeah.
I'm at work, I'll just have it playing in the background or whatever. But there's some people that when I left, I was just like, yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, I'll get my blood pressure. I'm getting older. Blood
Yeah,
pressure.
you get stressed out behind the bullshit they talking. I mean, it is
And
what it
I'm
is.
not
You
even
start
getting a
listening.
check.
Yup. I've heard people talk, man. They run their mouth. Fuck, they talking about.
Because it's manufactured beef. And the second that everybody realize that, everybody will be a step ahead of the content creators.
Yeah, there's too much shit going on, man. Like Carlos said, people are. Listen, I ain't got nothing with not talking about somebody or that person not talking about me, whatever the case may be. But when you continuously harp on the same shit, that shit just gets tiring.
Now, Nelson, you're a whole man out here. You a whole man. You got kids. You got the grandbaby and stuff. You got a whole wife and everything like that. When I sit back and I watch men go as hard as they do about other men, it starts to make me think like, why you really going at him that hard? What's popping? Like, what y'all trying to get? You really trying to get? You want him to bend you over, don't you?
And you know what? It's weird you said that because a lot of people, I mean, it's all fine and dandy. You want to come on here and run your mouth, it's all good, but you don't know who's that other person. You don't know what they're capable of, what they're about, and it's just like, damn. Sometimes you can get aggravated, or sometimes you can feel bad for the person. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like,
Because
damn, you
this.
got nothing better to do.
So I ain't talking about Lefty because that's my boy. I fucks with Lefty. But when I
Yeah,
see
nah.
people going, when I see people going 15, 16, 17 hours and they live during the day. Meanwhile, I just put in 8 hours of work. Yo, what you got going on? I'm gonna need for you to find a book to read, go volunteer somewhere. Ain't no homework being done with the kids. Ain't no cooking being done. That's just how I feel. Like, okay, yeah, that we come on here, we shall talk shit, whatever, whatever. But when you on here for like 24 hours, like, child, have you lost your damn mind? Like, why you ain't got nothing better to do?
Yep, you got to handle your business.
And then if we want to get political, real quick, now I'm starting to think about how much taxes come out that check that I get every other Friday. Is my
Man,
check going towards taking care of you?
quit playing. I cry every time I get paid.
Cause
I cry.
you've been on here for the last 3 or 4 days at 17 hours a day. But I ain't see nobody go to work. My taxpaying dollars go towards you because I want my money. I work hard for it. I take a lot of bullshit for my money. But you getting my money to be on YouTube for 17 hours a day.
Yeah. Nah, that's so people could think about that one. Well, we already know. I mean, it is what it is. We all bust our ass. We work for our families. We're able to support our families. But then you got some that'll come on here, and this is their hustle. And I don't listen. I don't knock nobody's hustle, man. But do it the right way, man. Don't go crazy.
Teresa just asked me a real interesting question, and this is about to open up some more other shit. Like, cause I already know for anybody that understands what the nation represents, I already know where people gonna go with this. Let me
Do your thing. Do your thing.
let me give y'all a disclaimer. Yes, I was born into the 5% nation of gods and earths. Do I believe everything that the nation teaches? No, I do not. Um, do I bear witness to the fact that I am earth? Yes, the understanding of a female is that we are the earth, because as of now, we know that the earth is the only planet that can sustain life. Well, obviously, a female is the only one that can bring life to the world. All right. So, Teresa, to answer your question, the 5% nation is an offset of the nation of Islam. Again, let me go on record. I do not believe everything that the nation teaches. Do I understand my five? Do I understand my supreme mathematics? Of course. Do I preach the supreme mathematics? No, I don't. If somebody ever wants to back me into a corner about racial issues, and if I have to throw that out there to prove my point about things, I most certainly will. But it's not a religion. Actually, the nation is not even, they don't even see it as a religion. They see it as a way of life. It's a culture. It's a way of life. Um, is it something that I've adopted in my life? Of course not. I was raised to believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins. But yes, I was born into the nation. And no, my father did not gain knowledge of self, because Carlos and Nelson, you come from New York, so y'all already understand. My father did not gain knowledge of self when he went inside. He gained knowledge of self at 15 in the real world, because unfortunately with that religion, that ideology, a lot of people believe that it is found while you're locked up. No, that's not where he found that. He found that in the street.
Yep.
Amen.
Know the math.
Amen.
I know my supreme mathematics. Every day my supreme mathematics is knowledge of self, wisdom, and knowledge. You see what I'm saying? Like that's where my mind is at every single day. Every once in a while I change it up, but not really.
It's funny because every summer I would have to get out. I was a bad little fucker. So every summer I got shipped off to Brooklyn. Like that was gonna help me. But that's where I learned about the math and everything. And I watched
Yeah.
cats getting checked on the trains, acting
Yep.
like they're about that and didn't know the math. Ooh.
Hmm.
Like like when my father was alive, you see what I'm saying? Like there would be times when I get a message, it'd be like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and he'd be like, "Yo, what's the supreme mathematics?" But when now my mother was a Christian, but she was going to take her shahada and everything, but she never did. Um, but so what we use that now is as like a code. Like if God forbid something's going on in my real life and I'm somewhere and I'm unsafe or whatever, I will say to her like my supreme mathematics. So that's an indicator to her that there's something going on.
Mm-hmm. That's deep. That's what's up. People are like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Right.
Yeah, yo.
That's it. A lot of people don't understand it, but when you talk about it, they pick up. They'll
Yeah.
pick up
Oh, yeah.
on exactly what the meaning is of the conversation.
And
This one here, though, I wanted to
the
hit the
sad
Mikey. Go ahead, Monita. Go ahead.
the sad part about it is like, okay, so I'm gonna just say it for what it is. You know what I mean? And if people decide that they want to look at me like that, then it is what it is. Is it a form of black supremacy? It most certainly is. Again, I don't, I don't follow the religion. I don't follow the ideology. However, living in the world that I live in, I'm very understanding that I am a dark skinned African American woman in America. So I know what that comes with every day. So my understanding of the nation of which I was born into, does it give me a certain discipline? Yes. Does it give me a way to kind of fight back in a way? Yes. That's the reason why I say when other people's call other people white supremacists and shit like that, I don't know if they are. And truth be told, I could care less because I know that my culture is rich. I know that my culture is beautiful or whatever. So if you don't like me because I'm a brown skinned girl, that's cool. That's peace. As long as you keep it kosher, I'll keep it kosher. If you meet me somewhere else, we already know I'm gonna give you exactly what you asked for. So for certain people, like I've been able to keep it peaceful with them because they never came at me in a manner of which, again, I felt disrespected as a African American female. However, were there other people? Yes. Have there been other people that I feel are clout chasing with this whole brown and black skin, and now all of a sudden, you I guess you brown skin or whatever. So now you trying to jump into this war that really 10 years ago, before it was popping like that, you didn't identify as a brown skinned person. Like, let's keep it 100. You didn't identify as that. You just jumped on I guess you could call it the woke train because that's what was popping. That's what's popping right now. But you don't really identify with that either. You fake. So I don't entertain you. When it comes to topics like that, I'm not going to entertain you with that. Because if I read you your history and where you come from and what your people have done, will you bear witness to it? Probably not. And that's okay. Because the one thing that I know is this: don't nobody want to be black in America. That's what I know. Don't nobody want this struggle. That's what I know. And I sit back and I watch people in this genre conform to shit and act a certain way, and I question it, but then again I turn around and I say, well, Monita, again, you have knowledge of self. They may not. But whenever they decide they want to come home, we will accept you. That's it, that's all. Now I ain't even want to go here like that. See, Teresa, look at you, Teresa, getting me all started or whatever. Get me all started. And this is why I say my father lives on because, I will say this: like if my father was still alive and he knew that I was entertaining all of this bullshit, that man would dig in my ass. That man would dig in my ass. Like, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? And the first thing he would say to me is, Monita, do you know who you are? Because it's clear you don't have knowledge of self. And I might have to sit back and be like, you know what? You're right. Every once in a while, every once in a every couple of months, I lock myself in my four walls to see if I can deal with myself. Because knowledge of self tells me if I can't deal with myself within my own four walls, then I can't deal with myself in the world. I ain't mean to come here to build, y'all. I wasn't trying to build, but Teresa asked the question,
Good.
so I had to put her on.
You good. Any questions asked, you can answer. That's what it is. It's a conversation.
Don't you be coming up here
And that's what
apologizing
should
for shit.
Nah, you know what it is? Because again, like, all right, so you have people like Farrakhan, right? And Farrakhan speaks what he speaks or whatever. So when you say that the nation is an offset of the nation of Islam, that brings a lot of shit. But again, there's some teachings that Farrakhan has that I bear witness to. There's some that I don't.
Yep, I agree with you.
And I
You
don't
just
think that I don't think that the world understands that there is something called black supremacy. Like, it's not just white people. It's not just white supremacy out here. There's black supremacy too. I was born into that. I don't believe that. But do I know how to conduct myself? Of course. and do I'm glad and do
Hindu got
my father would say to me, I remember because obviously I don't have children, but I remember a conversation, a very deep conversation with my father one time, and he was like, "Are you gonna raise your kids to believe in Santa Claus?" And I was like, I don't know. Like at this time, I think I was like maybe 26, 27. So at that time, I wasn't even dreaming about having kids. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. So that's why I find that funny that he says Santa Claus is black because, like, yeah, truth be told, I remember like there being like an hour-long conversation about Santa Claus and Thanksgiving and all of that bullshit. That's the reason why, like, these
Hindu.
holidays when it's just about that.
Hindus often say,
Oh, fucking Hindu.
yo, but you know what though, man? It's good that Monita's talking about this because there's a lot of people out there that they only see one path as far as the racism is concerned. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
always been the white person, the white man, this and that. Never have I heard anybody. Well, I've heard people say it, but there's racism in every culture,
There
every
is.
color, every
Yep.
creation, any country. There is racism. So for those that say no, it's only a white thing. No, it's not. It is what it is.
I will say it like this. There was a period of time when I was dating a white boy, right? And that shit had my father so fired up. Like he was talking to my brothers about this shit. He was talking to my sisters. Like I think they actually might be still mad about this because they got lectures on this shit. And my father came to me and said, when you was dating that white boy, I want to take you out in the woods and blow your head off like a dying dog. I looked at him like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, oh, you real dramatic. Like, for real, for me, it was like, yo, like, are you fucking like, but because of his belief system, that's where he was at. And while no, again, I don't have that belief system. He was my father. I loved him. And some of his teachings have shaped and molded my way of life when I left New York, and it made me I will say this, some of his ideology when I left New York, I came to realize why he was so passionate about the things that he said and why his belief system was so strong.
That's it. It's just the way it is, man. I mean, look, I'm from New York. I came to the South and I
Right.
seen a lot of different things, and I'm
Exactly.
like, holy shit.
Oh, this is how y'all
It's
really
like,
moving down
wow.
here. Like it was
Yeah,
kind of
it's
like,
weird.
oh really? Like this is real.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, you had sectors in New York where you had a lot of people that were racist as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like the upstate region, which Endu can tell you because it is what it is. But when I came down south, holy shit.
Or like my great grandmother, and of course she was born in a completely different day and time. She said to me about that same white boy, damn, I went through hell with everybody behind this damn white boy, child. Her thing was, you need to stop dating that white boy, so when if a black boy call you a nigga, you can say it back to him. You know what I mean? Like it's just different things like that. But again, my father was born in what, 1959. My great grandmother was born in 1923. I was born in the 80s. So different things. And when you grow up in New York, it's like everybody is there. You know what I mean? Like
It's a melting
everybody
pot.
is there. So it's like, if depending on which era you grew up in, like I have friends that were Jordanian. I have friends that were, I grew up with mad Puerto Ricans. Had
Yeah,
friends that was black. I had friends that was white. They was my peoples. That's it. That's all. But that's the era that I grew up in, and I have to be sensitive to the era that they grew up in and kind of see it. Okay, so there was an evolution, and unfortunately, things have not changed much from the time that they were born to the time that we're in now. Not much has changed.
yeah.
We've made some progress, but we ain't made enough.
I think what
And then my
Got you.
stepfather, like his parents was, fresh off the boat from Colombia. You know what I mean? They came over here with the American dream. They had their three sons, and they made their American dream happen. But then, even like speaking to my uncle, like where we grew up, upstate New York, like he was like that. They called him the N word because he was brown skinned.
Yep.
But Maureen, I gotta jump down. I gotta do daddy fucking shit with the kids.
Well, of course
Oh,
you gotta be do daddy duty.
Yeah, they fighting is ridiculous. But I'll be in the chat a little bit.
you got it, my brother. Yeah,
See,
see,
Teresa,
Carl.
you got me up here building and shit. I ain't even want to build. I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to chill. I wasn't trying to build tonight. And again, for anybody that may, I'm not, my intent is to never offend anyone. So if there's anybody that's offended out there, I do apologize. But again, it's what I was born into. Do I know certain things of it? Yes. Was I taught it? Yes. Do I live it? To a certain extent. To a certain extent. I think again, it became more prevalent when I left New York and came down here because where I'm at, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on, but it's different than back home.
Yeah, it's a different vibe, man. When you leave New York City, it's like everywhere you go, it's a different vibe.
Yeah. Like
But yeah,
when I hear you guys talk about Buffalo, I'm like, God damn. See, I ain't never been to Buffalo. All I know is that Buffalo always got way more snow than we did. And I used to think when I lived up there, I'd be like, God damn, how y'all living? Did everybody make sure their refrigerators was packed? You had generators. Like that would be the type of stuff that I'm thinking about. Like, because yeah, we got hit, but we didn't get hit like y'all.
listen, when I moved to Buffalo, they shipped my ass out there, and it was weird because all I knew about Buffalo was watching the Three Stooges growing up, and they were talking about Buffalo, and I thought it was horses and fucking cows and all that bullshit. When I got there, it was a totally different vibe. I was like, damn, it was like Long Island to me. But little did I know, them little pockets were pumping. I was like, oh shit.
Yo, people in the city sleep on upstate New York for real, for real.
Yeah,
People in
yeah.
the city sleep on upstate New York for real. Like, what I could be in the Bronx, and well, with the way I drive, I get down there in like 25 to 30 minutes. Now, if you was driving at the speed limit, you was taking your time and stuff, paying attention and everything, take about 45 minutes to an hour.
See, you close. I'm fucking 16, 17 hours away.
Right.
Have a good night, Mikey.
Bye, Mikey.
Yeah, it is what it is. Mikey made a good point earlier, though. I was trying to get back to it. I'm trying to see where the hell is that. He was talking about all the nonsense, and people going after the jobs and shit like that. That's a no-no, man. You can't do that, man. You can't go after somebody's job because, like you said before, you're going after their livelihood. They could be feeding their family or whatever, and it turns into a real situation.
Right.
That's
Over
definitely
some YouTube mess.
over some YouTube. Yeah, man, it is what it is. I'm against, you know what? I'm against that shit. You can't be going after people's jobs, people's families, people's kids. It should be left with you and the content creator. Go off on each other, talk smack, do whatever. But going after the family and going after the jobs, nah, that's a no-no. Nah, Red, I don't know how Buffalo got its name. Indu will probably know.
Nah, Teresa, you good money, man. You good money. It's just, it's never really put me on the spot. It's just that's just one of those things that, I keep that dear and close to me. But there's not too many people that really want to hear about the nation or anything like that. So I never really bring it up. I never really talk about it. But again, if anybody wants to know, if you willing to learn, I'm willing to teach because that's how we all grow as people. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. See, this is what I'm talking about. Everybody, I love the fact that everybody, you know, appreciated me flipping out on somebody. But this is how Monita is in real life every day. I be chilling, man. I don't give a fuck about a whole lot of shit. Like I said, I'm getting older now. Blood pressure. Don't worry about my health.
That's it. Blood pressure. Shit, I ain't got no
Don't
history of that shit.
worry about my
No.
health.
I had like 4 hairs on my head, man. After YouTube, I ain't got shit. Look, this motherfucker talk about look. This is what I got to deal with. Look. Nelson picks on me every morning. You don't see me complaining. That's right, you prick.
And Red, I wanted to catch your chat. Unfortunately, by the time I got out, because you know I'm always running late for work, even though I'm not late, but I always tell myself I'm gonna be late. By the time I got out the shower, got ready and everything, your live was over. So I have to catch the replay.
Red be doing them quick lives. In and out. In
Well,
and out.
thank God. You know why? That's because he works, so he ain't got 17 hours to be on this mother. He ain't got 17 hours. You know what I'm saying? He works.
Shit, I'm waiting for Beck to jump up. I want Beck to talk
Come
about
on back. I don't think I've ever spoken to you, but come on.
downtown Brooklyn. Cause that's where it was back in the day. Downtown Brooklyn area was jumping. Now how they say it, the woke jokes now took over.
And that's the thing with this whole woke thing. I don't know. Maybe it's because I think my generation, well, maybe it might have been the 90s babies. I'm going to give it to the 90s babies. Our generations is like the last ones that really got any type of heart. Everybody's sensitive. Everybody's sensitive. You're
That's
so
the
sensitive. What
thing.
you crying for?
That's it right there, man. It's just like everything bothers. You know, if you back in the day, if you walk down the street, man, and you went and let's say you seen some pretty girl and you whistled at her, or you said, "Hey, how you doing?" Whatever, you try to kick it to her. Now forget about it. Now they're like, "Oh my God, they'll call the cops on your ass."
Not only that, you know why? Because us females, I'm gonna speak on behalf of the ladies. Us females, we scared. We scared because okay, so I tell you now I'm not interested, whatever. Now I might get punched in the face. I might get beat up for telling you I'm not interested.
Yeah. See, back in the day, they would have rushed your ass. They would have cut you and shit like that.
Come on back. Come on up here.
I think Beck is panel shy, man. Well, you know what happened to Beck, right, Monica?
No.
Yo, after all those years, that man, he's been on this earth. Tony Pizza finally told him he was gay, so now it came out. So I
Oh
think that's what it
wow.
is. Yeah,
Not you let Tony Pizza tell you the truth. We don't do that. He's
hell
a piece of
no.
now, see, Tony Pizza, that's one of those chats I can honestly say I've never, but I know why I've never been over there. And so somebody tried
Yeah.
to bait me one time. Somebody, they almost got me. I will say, they almost got me. They said
Oh,
that he was, they said he was over there in his chat talking shit about me. And I almost went, but then I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think he over there talking shit about me because I've never been over there. Because obviously I know what he's giving, so I'm not gonna
yeah,
willingly
yeah.
go over there because I already know I'm gonna be aggravated. So why would I want to go aggravate myself on purpose? Somebody almost got me. They almost did though, because I was ready to go there. What the fuck he talking? What are you talking about me for? Then I was like, yeah, wait a minute. That dude don't know I exist. I ain't going over there.
Nah, I seen that today. I seen it. I was in the chat and I was reading the chat and there was people going in there talking mad crazy shit. And it was weird because all the shit they were popping didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So they were just trying to irk the content
Mhm.
creator and get him riled up to go at people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's what happens, man. You got people that will come in and they'll be like, "Oh, this one said this about you, and they talked about this, and they talk." Come on, stop that bullshit.
That's why people gotta have better self control. If you don't hear it for yourself or you're not there to witness it, go do your research. And now if you find out that somebody disrespected you, Monita is empowering you to go over there and dig in ashes. Go ahead.
Yep.
And if Monita get wind of it, she gonna be right there rooting for you. That's right, you get him. You get him. Monita might jump in it just for GP. I don't know. Depending on where I'm
Yep.
at in my day.
Yeah, nah, it is what it is, man. You gotta sometimes people tend to jump the gun without looking into it. You know what I mean? We've seen that a lot here.
Yep.
They jump on it real quick. Wait, I guess Beck ain't trying to do it. He talking dollars. He gave somebody $10 today. Damn, $10. Can't even jump on
$10.
a gun. Damn. They robbed his ass one day for $3 and a freaking I think it was a pound of chicken cutlets or some shit like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he won't talk
Disrespect.
about it, bro. He won't talk about it.
Beck, you want me to get him? I'll get him. Be my Christmas gift to you. I'll get him.
Oh shit. Uh-oh, I punked half his check. We never came up to oh fucking back.
And that's the problem. Everybody wanna talk that cash money shit for the 99 and 2000s. And I bet you there's some people out there that don't even know where that reference came to. But if you was
Mhm.
around in the 99 2000s and you was partying and shit, you know exactly where that quote came from. Um, Everybody want to run their mouths, but ain't nobody pulling up like that.
Yeah, that's
Where is that?
Yeah, I was gonna let you know, Juanita, that my live was rather quick today because I was pretty fired up. I mean, normally I stay on for at least like a couple hours, but um, it's just one of those shows that I didn't like doing, but I felt it was necessary. Um, you know, I feel like either stand for something or don't stand for anything at all, and I'm sure everybody knows I stand with Casey Robinson and all veterans. And that's, as I said earlier today, that's a hill I'll die on. I don't
Like
mean to
I heard there was
disrespect.
some beef with this KC person, but I don't think I've ever run into them.
No, there's no beef with Casey. Casey's my brother. He's a
No, not
veteran.
saying you had beef, but I heard there was. You know what it is? It's that dude across the pond who claims his guns go off
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah.
I heard, but then again, when anything that comes out of his mouth about people, yeah, I could think the complete opposite.
oh that cloud
Yeah,
chaser.
Yeah, that dude.
That's exactly it. He's a clout chaser. He went at me because I started a GoFundMe for my wife. She had a stroke. And, we needed a little help. It was kind of a last resort thing. But I wake up one day and he's tagging me and shit, calling me a scammer and telling people I stole $5,000 from the MobTube community and stuff. And this motherfucker don't even know me. You know. Um, anyway, I don't even give that guy life anymore. He's a nut job.
Mm.
Like I said, you gotta ignore sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Beck, yes, I have been
yeah.
in Angel's chat.
I think today was my shortest live ever, though. 52 minutes. I just reached that point where I was really, really angry. I was like, okay, I need to step away. I don't want to cause any more damage, or create damage. I'm not out to hurt anybody. I wasn't trying to single anybody out, today. That wasn't the whole point, you know. But I'm not going to stand for, some dude coming back, oh, I'm sorry about Stolen Valor and Purple Hearts and think everything's okay. He's all upset now. I've said I'm sorry, and now I'm tired of these people talking about me. I'm gonna start nuking them. What are you gonna do to me? He's already showing his true colors again. So anyway, sorry, Nelson. I don't want to go off
You
into
good,
that.
brother? You good?
Yeah, yeah.
You like I said, man. We come on here. We have conversations. We don't do that yelling and screaming. And man, it ain't even worth it. Like Monita said, the blood pressure.
Right.
The blood pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Well, I also had people in the chat today that I respect. Beck was in there and stuff, and Beck's a good man, and I respect him, and I don't want to hurt his feelings or upset him or disrespect him in any way. But some things I just have to take a stand on, and I'm pretty sure Beck respects that. I would do the same for him, but sometimes it's not easy having these uncomfortable conversations, but
Yeah,
it's necessary.
yeah. Beck's a good dude, man. Until he starts walking on freaking Flatbush and fucking jogging pants, talking about waiting for somebody to pop off.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully my next live will be a little more loose, and I just like hanging out with the chat. You know what I mean? That's what I like. Having a good time with the chat, busting balls here and there, have
That's what
joke
it's
around,
about,
laugh.
man.
Yeah, this is a hobby for me. Like this is like people are like, oh, you're talking about certain things for clicks and views. I don't even know what my analytics are. I don't. And quite honestly, I don't care. Like I'm not in this YouTube thing to, get monetized and start making millions. I mean, it's not gonna happen. It's not what I'm out for. I
Well, you
don't
see what we
really.
do. I mean, I'll come on a show once a week, maybe twice a week, and I ain't done that in a while. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it
Yeah.
is. You got to take care of the home front first before anything else.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. My wife's always taken care of before I touch YouTube. Always. And even then, I ask her, you cool with that or, whatever. Well, I didn't ask her permission to do my live this morning. I just went ahead and did it. But she understood. She watched it later on. You were pretty
Hey,
fired
how you
up.
doing, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, we and like I said, man, some of us do go out there bust our ass every day, man. And I mean, Red Monita even knows it, man. I'll be out my home for 3, 4 months at a time, so I'm not thinking about doing YouTube shows.
Yeah, exactly. No, your
That's
life
why I
doesn't
said, like,
revolve
in,
around
in one of
YouTube.
my videos, I'm like, yo, like, I'm responsible for lives, not only the lives of my individuals, but the lives for my staff. So what the hell do I look like focus on some YouTube ish and God forbid something happen? And people talking about, well, Monita, what was you doing? Where was you at? Oh, I was on YouTube. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You stupid? You stupid? Like, no.
Yep.
Morgan and Morgan. Wait, who's making millions? You will need an attorney. Oh, hey, April. How you doing, Miss April? Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Ain't seen April in a while.
Yeah, I love April.
Me and April might be cousins. I don't know. Her lineage come from where my lineage come from. So hey cousin.
Yay, cousin.
Yeah, that's tell you what, man. All you could do on YouTube, man, like I said before, is come on the bus balls and have fun, man. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
That's all you could
Like
do.
I said, Nelson, I didn't like doing today's show. You know me. I don't
Yeah.
like doing that shit, but You know, I'm not going to turn a blind eye or spit in my brother's face. Um,
Yeah.
with respect to stolen valor and other shit. Not going to happen. Casey's my brother, and he'll always be my brother.
Red,
Yeah.
if
I
you
remember.
deem it disrespectful, you address it. I'm trying to tell you, this is you said you wanted Monita to be a spirit animal. So I'm going to give you the tips. I'm going to guide you. You address it and you let people know, listen, these are your options. I'm saying what I'm saying, and if you want to rebuttal it, then that's fine. We can have a conversation. Make sure they keep their tone at a 2 though. Don't let their tone go to a 5. 'Cause then when their tone goes to a 5, you got to take yours to a 10. See what I'm saying? And after you done
Yeah,
saying what you saying, that's it. That's all. If they want to reply and you want to reply back to their reply, that's on you. But say what you have to say and let it be done.
yeah, I'm done with it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore or address it. Like I said, I wasn't singling anybody out. It wasn't about wrenches. I think
Oh,
a
this
lot of
wrench
people
shit gets
were.
on my nerves.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with wrenches. Absolutely nothing.
I never seen people be so emotional over something that in real life is so insignificant. Like, oh my God, you have a wrench. Whoa,
Yeah, I'm
whoa, like
I'm
you have a
blue.
wrench. You're not getting paid to be a wrench. None of this. But people, I've honestly seen where people take that shit to their head. Like they real emotional over a wrench.
Oh my
You
god.
took my wrench.
It
Yeah, you
becomes a
see
sense
people
of
get,
belonging.
yeah, a sense of power
I
for
got a
certain
wrench
people.
over here.
I
Go
got a wrench,
you.
so now I can start blocking everybody.
Right.
Your opinion doesn't matter here. Block.
I've had a wrench in the no fly zone for a while. I don't think I've ever blocked anybody. I sure don't know how to drop a link. So,
Neither do
so,
I.
I don't know how to do any of that. So unless you be a real, real, real disrespectful, like no, yeah, like I'm not that wrench shit. Thank you for giving me a wrench, Nelson. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shitting on my wrench or whatever. But I, when I go to when I when we sign off tonight, what's this wrench doing for me?
Yup. Yup. All you know is that you're blue.
Right.
Yeah,
And if somebody gets on my nerves too much, I might be able to time them out. Woo.
yeah. I only use it for really, really, really drastic scenarios, and that basically has to be racial or complete disrespect to whoever's chat I'm in. Where they've given me a wrench. It's got to be really bad. Otherwise, I don't use my
To
wrench at
go
all.
through all the chats. It becomes hard for them. So you have somebody with a wrench that'll take care of that for you. But unfortunately, you got some that they go above and beyond and they just start whacking
Yeah.
people for the stupidest reasons. You know what I'm saying? They'll come up and say, "Oh, look at Monita's glasses, bonk," and
Right.
bang them over the head. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like,
I
what?
saw Monita in this other chat. Block her. Time her out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate that shit.
Or the funny thing is too, like I don't know how other people is moving out here. I really don't. But if Monita says something about you in another chat, Monita will come back, and Carlos can attest to this. If I say something about you in another chat, I'll come to you and I'll tell you I said it.
Yep.
It's not a problem. What are you gonna really do to me? What are you gonna do to me?
Damn.
Be
Yep.
mad?
Beck,
Okay, you mad. You will be okay.
you got robbed, Beck. I only had to pay $10.
Beck, keep it real, bro. You paid me $50, bro. Stop fronting with that bullshit. That's that bullshit.
That sucks because I ain't paid for mine.
That's right. Juanita was the oh
Oh, that's
shit.
I ain't
bullshit.
paid for
Let's talk about that. That's bullshit, Nelson.
mine.
Panel
Oh
discussion
man.
immediately.
Listen, I got wrenches and other chats and stuff like that. I don't use the wrench, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why I got the wrench is so people don't bang me over the head because I may say something that a person doesn't like, they're a wrench and they'll just fucking clobber you. You know what I'm saying? So then the content creator really doesn't have knowledge of it until it's brought up.
Right. I just give everybody a wrench in my chat, just kind of as a show that, thank you for your support. I appreciate it, and it just makes it easier because there are people that come in my chat that I'm sure people want to bang out.
Oh yeah,
So
man. It's just the
I
way
just
it
give,
is, bro.
yeah.
Cut down on the wrenches, on giving wrenches for the simple reason that it's gonna make it harder for me to look just in case. Because we did have that. We had a wrench come in and they started banging everybody in the chat. I'm talking about everybody. So, it was hard to find out who it was. So I got a certain amount of wrenches. I know who they are, so it'll stay like that. If not, I have to
I've been
call Morgan and
fortunate in
Morgan
that
and put a lawsuit.
aspect. Yeah. Hey, Morgan and Morgan, can I give you $1?
Yeah, dollar.
Here's $1. You now represent me.
It is what it is, man. But guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this up because I know everybody got to get that work on.
Of course.
I know
Yes,
I gotta
sir.
do it. But yeah, it's good having you guys on here, Monita, like always. It's always a pleasure for you coming up. Red,
I
you're an
love
asshole.
coming over here.
Yeah, I'm nice to meet you, pretty money. That's nice.
Nice to meet
Nice
you
to chat
too.
with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
All
be
be in
right,
your
I'm
doing
chat
gonna.
soon. I'm subscribed to you, so I'll be in your chat.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll probably go live. I'm probably gonna just take a week and kind of let things kind of simmer down, and then I'll come back. So
And I hope
it's
everybody
good to
has
take a break, Red. You know what
yeah.
I mean? It is what it's
yeah, no, I have to. I have to, and there are very important reasons why I have to. But
sure, man.
anyway, I'm gonna
Everybody
jump
listen,
down. Oh,
do
go
your
ahead.
thing, my brother. All right, brother.
I hope
Yeah,
everybody has a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Don't eat too much turkey. That should put you to sleep.
For real,
Yeah,
for real.
shit. I gotta work.
You
I
know,
gotta work that night. So,
oh,
all
poor
right,
you,
you
bro.
two. I'll catch you guys later, and everybody.
Have
You
a good
got it,
Take
night.
brother.
care. All right.
You got it, brother.
All right, bye.
Monita, it's always a pleasure. You already know how to get to me. So, guys, it's been real. Our brother Carlos is dealing with them issues. So, I'm going to say good night and talk to you soon. Uh-oh, wow. You guys like Nelson, God help you guys. You prick. Take care, guys. Talk to you later.
Jump now, jump, 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 jump now. Papa Day.